Alright, so here we are. We're still in the early days. We have a kind of a rough collection of things. Wait, how many healers do I have right now? One and a half to two. Two. If you add these together, it's two. Cool. Maybe I should take that armor list after all. Well, I guess you can kind of be a healer. Fine, you're a healer. Vertigo, nice. Life, dodge, wait, 20% dodge multiplier? What the hell does that mean? It takes my dodge and adds 20% to it? I mean, it's cool, but she's got 0 dodge right now. So not exactly what you'd call helpful. Checking out some of your YouTube DD content for you to come by and drop a follow? Well, I appreciate that. Shadows proved to be mere paranoia. Is that it, huh? Mere paranoia. I didn't even see that go off. I assume Gawain did that. Alright, 22,000. What do we have item-wise here? What are we actually sitting on? Very little. We got a bunch of trinkets for a Dark Wraith, but we don't have a Dark Wraith yet. Well, let's see. Actually, hold on, before we do that. What do we got in here? Right, I remember now. We have a garbage fire in there. So let's see. Okay. Alright. Not exactly thrilled by our options here. Wonder when this opens up. Actually, now that I say that out loud, I think I read 6 weeks. At week 6 this opens up. Or starts to, anyway. 90% of rooms. Alright, who do we have? Do we have a healer available? No. If we do, we're gonna go with you as our healer. I don't know about that. I don't know. Maybe we can give it a shot. It might work out alright. Okay. I don't know who all we're taking. So you want to be in what? Second position, ideally? If you want to do damage, yeah. Again, we probably don't need you to do damage. So we could, like, we could pick up... I don't know, are we going to take the Arcanist? If we take the Arcanist, we should unlock Lantern's Console, maybe? I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of this skill in its current implementation, but the extra torch might be handy. Then again, it's basically just for the torch, because the stress received is not a big deal. Especially with it being self-only. I mean, you'd almost universally be better using Lotus Shield. Or, I don't know, the self-heal, or any number of other things. But in a pinch, could work well with the Arcanist. Alright, we'll take you. We're gonna try and unlock something here. What else do we want? We need... What do we need? So that's our maybe potentially healer. Fear Feast, Aesthetic. Where are we going? We were going... Wield. Probably don't take Tilly into the Wield with Fear Feast. That seems like a problem. The Reckless Beastmaster. I guess we could take them. Sure. Give us something in the front line to work with. So we saw what all these skills did. I'm kind of curious to see what other skills they have, how they work. So we're going to go ahead and take them, although they want to be in 4th position moving into 1st. Ideally. Okay, actually, what are we going to take here? Bird of Prey is our opener. Is that actually a worthy opener? I guess it bypasses stealth, which can be interesting. It's got an okay damage mod. I don't know. I don't know if this is actually particularly worth the trouble of all the movement. I haven't decided yet. This was kind of questionable in its usefulness. Considering A, you have to call your shot. B, it's a very delayed effect. Admittedly, it can be alright. I guess the buff kind of helps it out a bit. But is that 10%? Is all of it worth just not finishing something off yourself? What if the enemy dodges? What if your character misses? What if that character gets stunned? That's a lot of what ifs. 20% of max HP is a nice heal, admittedly, and it's stress heal, so it's a fairly potent skill in tooltip, but I don't know about functionality. We got, I think, one effective use out of it in the last dungeon we took this character in. One. And even then, it was effective in that it went off and it did something. But whether it was effective in the way that it actually was super helpful, I don't know. This was kind of cool, though. Cycle of Life actually was kind of a nice thing. Oh, it has to be used from the back. It's kind of the awkward part of it. But that's fine, because your skills tend to move you backwards, don't they? Okay, so I think we take this one off for now. I'm going to try this one out. Unwavering seems like it might be cool. It's kind of a one-time avoid damage, unless, you know, except for bleeds and blights. One-time avoid damage and retaliate, which is kind of interesting. See how it works. See how it feels. What else do we have here? We have Cougar's Leap. That also moves you forward. And Ravenous. Let's see. Ravenous is... bleeds, consumes corpse. My question is, does it have to target the corpse in order to consume? Yeah, it probably does. So, okay. I mean, that might be interesting. Gives you a little flexibility in your damage. Yeah, this class is all about moving forward. Was there an ability that moved the class back? Am I mistaken? I feel like I might be mistaken. Huh. I must be thinking of somebody else, one of the other classes. Anyway. So what do we want to take? Start Bird of Prey, lunge forward. This is probably going to be more valuable once you get to Veteran, admittedly. Much more valuable in Veteran, probably than Apprentice. Do we take it now? I guess you get in the habit of using it, maybe. I like the idea of Unwavering. So if I were to take off Bird of Prey, it would probably be to put in Cougar's Leap. Although I am a little curious about this. What would we swap out? I guess we could swap out Unwavering. I want to test that out right now, though. Just kind of see. It seems like it'd be okay. Maybe Feral Cuts is what you get rid of. It's nice against beasts, and it attacks twice, which is actually fairly efficient because that's, at the end of the day, that's what, 40? That's actually 80% of full damage. I don't know. It does gain bonus crit versus beasts. This is probably the weak link here. Because as far as I'm aware, I can't use this and then use a different skill alongside of it, I don't think. I think once you use this, you're committed to using it twice. But you can split your damage against two different targets, and it does hit third position, so that does give it some value in that regard. But this also hits third position. And it applies a bleed. And it plays better with Bird of Prey. Because you gain the 20% crit while stealth, so you enter in with Bird of Prey, still something stealth, and then immediately Cougar Leap. So there's definitely a combo here. And I don't know, I think Feral Cuts might just be the weak link. We'll have to toy around with it a little more to see. Anyway, so we start them third position, so we need people who can handle being moved around slightly. So far, I've kind of liked the Arcanist. It kind of feels weird, though, in that some of the skills just don't feel very great, I guess. I don't know. I need more time with them to decide. Like, this just feels like a much weaker version of the Jester buff. But, unlike the Jester, this character can do... Actually, Jester can probably match this character in damage, honestly. But this character does have stuns to go alongside of it. It can remove buffs, so I don't think this should be as strong as the Jester buff, but I'm not sure. I don't know if I like the speed is my problem. I think it might even be too much speed, especially for level 1. I'm hesitant to give my characters that much of a speed boost. Just willy-nilly. But I guess once per fight would be okay. I don't know. But then you're backloading this character's effectiveness, and that could be a problem in and of itself, just for more speed from others. So I guess it depends on the party you're running. There's a lot more situational stuff in this kit. But I think the class and the concept's very interesting. And there is a fair bit of power between Dragon's Breath and, you know, all this jazz. So I don't think they're bad by any means. I'm just not entirely sure all the skills are necessary. I guess. Or maybe that's not the right way to put it. It's all the skills don't really stand up to their roles necessarily. Maybe, I don't know. Like, for example, do I really want to spend a lot of time in Arcane? You start in it. And I think that might be the incentive to use it just because you happen to start in it. It's very situational, I think. Okay, so you start in Arcanus. Maybe you use Time Warp. Maybe you get lucky for another turn. That's kind of the crux of it. Do you get the other turn or not? So 1 out of 20 uses will give you an extra turn. It's pretty low. Would I be more inclined to use it at 10%? That's at least 1 out of 10. It's slightly better odds. Maybe lower the speed buff. Actually, I wonder how this scales. Hold on. I actually haven't looked at that. Maybe the percentage goes up over time. Or something. Let's see. Oh. Right, an upgrade here would help. There we go.
Some may fall.
Okay, let's see.
But their knowledge.
Oh, it does go up. Okay. Alright, well, then I take back everything I've ever said about that. Although, if that keeps scaling by 5% every time, that's gonna have the opposite problem. That might be insane. Alright, so what would that put it up to? 10, 15, 20, 25%? I don't know. If the speed keeps increasing, that's definitely insane. So this is one where I would say maybe just borderline it at 10 or 15%. Don't have the percentage scale. Maybe start with a slightly lower speed at that point. Kind of work up. Maybe cap it out at... So what's it going to cap out at? If it goes up incrementally 1 every time, that's 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a little extreme. Maybe start it at 2 speed. Or you can start it at 3 speed and then just have it increase every other or something like that. I don't know. This skill feels like it might become insane towards the end of the game. Okay, so buff your own damage. I wonder how long that self-buff lasts. Oh, Claire's stunned too. Alright, cool. Alright, anyway. So, the arcane stuff starts off a bit weaker, a bit more questionable, and then suddenly just quickly ramps up. Got it. So we'll have to wait until later in the game to give a real solid opinion of this character. Too much is going to change. Okay. But anyway, let's take them. So we start them in first position, right? Yeah. And then they get shoved back to second, which is perfect. Which is perfect. So who are we putting in third? Somebody who can function in second position in case I go first, but doesn't mind being in third. Bounty Hunter would be a good choice. Bounty Hunter would be alright. Let's see. I don't really have a whole lot of candidates for that. I guess Dizzy would be fine, because you can Wicked Slice, Pistol Shot, Duelist Advance. That's all fine, more or less. There are no Lamias, not this time. We already had enough modded classes. I didn't want to oversaturate. It's actually been a problem in the past. In fact, I think I was supposed to put in a slight bump to the stagecoach, and I forgot to. Oops. We could take Dizzy, though. How about you? Ashen, nervous. Oh boy, nervous on an abomination. That's sexy. We have no stress management as our problem here. That's kind of a tricky bit. Tricky. We could certainly take the Jester, who I'm going to have to unlock Inspiring Tune for. We could certainly take the Jester. Problem is, Jester goes before the Beastmaster, and that kind of defeats the purpose. Well, I mean, I guess you could... Yeah, because then you'd have to use something that you can use in second position. I mean, what's that? You could use Harvest. Okay. Slice off. I still feel like Inspiring Tune should be usable from second position. I get not being able to use it in first position. Who the hell pulls out a loot when you're in the front and all the enemy are staring at you with their clubs and axes and... But second position, I don't know. I think it should be... something should. Battle Ballad, Inspiring Tune. One of them. Honestly, having Inspiring Tune work from second position would free up a lot of compositions. I think that would be pretty damn amazing. So I'd personally vote for Inspiring Tune being used from second position, personally. Okay, I mean, we have Dirk Stab. We don't really want to go forward, though, so Dirk Stab's kind of a very situational thing. We do have Finale, I guess, in a pinch. But okay. Yeah, we can give it a shot. Let's try it out. That'll give us some stress management going into the wield, especially for a medium. Alright, so what changes here? Damage if torches bomb. Okay, so the bonus effects go up. Fair enough. What goes up here? The self buff goes up. Again, fair enough. Fair enough. The debuff gets stronger. Okay. What's improved here? Damage if torch is high. Stun chance if torch is high. Okay, so the stun chance gets better, damage gets better. Fair enough. That clears the stun. This goes up to 15. What about this? Okay, this is the morph. Let's see. Buff self is if you're in elemental, you gain crit multiplier, and if you're in arcane, you gain dodge. So the numbers go up 10% and by 2. What's their base dodge? Base dodge is 5 with no armor upgrades, so fairly average. Nothing to really cry home about. Okay, I was worried they were a high dodge class or something, and then just sitting in arcane would be kind of crazy. But no, that's not the case. So, all right, I feel a little better about that then. Let's see, what else do we have? All right, what happens for you, buddy? Let's see. I don't think too much is going to morph here. I think it's just standard scaling. Yeah. That's what were we actually going to use? We were going to use... Oh, the heal percentage goes up. Okay, okay. We were planning on using... So we're going to try this out some more. We were going to try this out. So the accuracy goes up, damage goes up. Okay, so all that stuff goes up. That's fair. I mean, that's going to be a fairly potent hit, unlike most ripostes where, you know, your damage goes down. But to be fair, you can get a lot of attacks out, which is why they scale down. Whereas this one, you only ever get one counter, so, you know, it's going to be impactful. Alright, accuracy goes up. Bleed chance does not go up. Okay. Alright. So what does increase here? Accuracy. Crit while stealth. Okay. Alright. Oh, fair enough. Alright, let's just upgrade all that. What else are we doing? We're taking you. So we need to make sure you got the right skills. I think we take Lotus Shield here. Since you're mostly going to be in the back, so we won't get much use out of Root Powder. No. You would need that. And we'll stick with Harvest. And that should be okay. Alright, so here's our party. Let's see. Do we have any trinkets for him? Anything? I'm hoping we find a Dark Wraith soon, because I want to play around with them. Wait, do I actually have nothing? Actually, this would be beneficial, because we want them going a little slower. Just a smidge, so we're tying their speed, which gives the Beastmaster more of a chance to go first. Which would be ideal. How much dodge do you have? 60. Alright, your glass cannon, high dodge. You actually have higher base dodge than the Jester. Mother of God. No one needs the blind chance, no one needs any of this. Alright, we're good. That's all we got. Should I? Oh, you're level 0. Never mind. Go ahead and get rid of that and pick up that. Alright. Here we go. It's rigged. Now with my win record, it isn't. Alright. All the food. 4 shovels. We're going into Venom Country, so let's take some of this. Some of those. Actually, why the hell am I starting with 3 medicinal herbs? 1 for you, 1 for you, 1 for you. They all 3 start with 1. Cool. Never have to worry about medicinal herbs with this party. I just get all of them. Let's see. Holy water. Take 1, sure. We need to be able to control our torches. How many do we want? With this party on a medium, I'm almost inclined to take just 2 stacks, 16. We have a little bit... No, because I didn't take the skill. Never mind. Is that going to be enough to control our light for the Arcanist, who definitely wants us to be at high torchlight? I kind of prefer... Well, I mean, I guess you need a variety, but I kind of prefer classes that are an either-or. Not a this or nothing. So, they have an effect at higher torchlight, they have an effect at lower torchlight, as opposed to being mandatory in one area. Because, like, the Arcanist and the Dark Wraith can never go out together. Which may not necessarily be a bad thing, but it is kind of... I definitely don't like being locked into a specific light if I'm not doing torchless, you know? I like to be able to kind of fluctuate it based on my needs. That, and I typically don't like playing in high torchlight. I prefer middling to low. The Arcanist is kind of cool, but I don't know about the whole high torchlight thing yet. I'm not sure I understand it from a character design, or like a lore perspective either for the character. It seems kind of weird. I guess it's more of a, hey, you need to snuff out the lights to access your power or something. More of a corruption of the light, perhaps. I guess that could be like a metaphor for something. I don't like metaphors. They're complicated and everyone can have a different idea of what it is, what it means. That, you know, metaphors are a very literate thing and I'm illiterate, so. Here we are. Do extra. Going in.
I knew all these paths once. Now they are as twisted
Nice
as my own
layout.
ambitions.
Like, what's back here? No. I will not meet the demands of terrorists. Damn it. We should have just done
Cruel
it.
machinations spring to life.
Okay, let's
With a
see.
singular purpose.
Luggage. I don't have enough keys, so we're gonna have to use anti-venom for these luggage if we want it. Hey, it's a shovel. Alright, we're going back down that hallway now. Now that I've eaten the trap. Oh, there's actually nothing back there. Let's save the effort. Let's go this way.
Packs laden with loot.
Sorry, we're in high torchlight. All we're gonna get out of those is food. Is anyone here qualified to deal with this? You should be, right? 70 versus 90. 90 does it. 90 will do. I'll take 90. Hooray, our first 10 gold. Aren't they? Awesome. Yeah. Cool. Do I want to try it? It does have the damage buff. So this is also potentially a very setup-oriented class. What else could I do alternatively? Alright, hold on, let's try this. I want to see how this all works. So we go invisible. Damn, you went first. Okay, we go invisible, we bleed a couple, let them dodge us. That's fine, it's fine. I'll be able to strike. Holy crap, 19? Ugh, God, even outside of torchless it hurts. Well, they're gonna be a pickle for the Arcanist, because I'm gonna have to spam torches like it's going out of style. Alright, so this does affect everybody. So that's what I was curious about with this one. So that's good. So they would make a viable solo healer. There you. 8 damage. Well, it's a start. Oh,
Mortality clarified in a single
no, good thing we brought an actual stress healer. This looks like we're gonna need him. Don't pull my stress healer out of position, you prick. All right, good dodges. Jeez, intense. How was that last 2 rounds? Okay. I gotta get a torch line up. Yeah, see, and then you're constantly going into your inventory and messing around with things. I don't know. 4 to 7. 4 to 7. At least it stuns. That's something. Or I could do Ice Nova. Does almost no damage, but it does lock them in place. Not that that helps me a lot right now. It'll buff my damage for next round. Bypasses stealth, de-stealths. That's more of its value. Again, this one might be a little more valuable come veteran. Right now, it's kind of, unless I really need to lock somebody in a specific position, it's kind of questionable. So how much does this do now that we upgraded it? 6 to 11, okay. Get him! Ooh. Didn't even stun one. Ouch. Alright, sure. This run is bound to fail. You forgot the lobby. We're in high torchlight. If I fail this run, I'm uninstalling the game. I should not be playing it at that point. Alright, so the upside to feral cunts, this is one of the situations where it does have an upside, I feel. Is I could, kill both of them. As long as I don't miss. No, okay, we're guaranteed dead. So here's a situation where this actually has high value. Pop one.
Continue the onslaught.
Yeah, we're locked into feral cunts if we use it. Although we can move. So there's that. I guess if you want to finish something off and then prowl back, get the hell out of dodge. I suppose. So if you want a little offense to go with your defense,
as the fiend
get rid of both of them.
A faint hope blossoms.
Oh, I forgot to put the right skill on that. Stings. That hurts. Oh god. Okay. Well, I didn't put the stress heal on, so we might have an affliction already due to my own stupidity. One-off lethal, why? Alright, hold on, he came up. Alright, we can deal with this. Pop that one, just go ahead and hit the other, I guess. There we go. Hey, at least we got the crit on the healthy one. That's good. Incoming affliction. Never mind. We're up again. Hello, teddy bear. How you doing?
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
What did I say about stress? It's piling up, man. It's piling up. We really need a healing trinket. She very much needs a healing trinket to work. Okay. Okay. Time for double stress, new crits. Yeah, tell me about it. You were looking at Borderlands 3 stuff, and the Beastmaster always has at least one beast to help out. You know what?
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
That's something I actually wanted to look at. We probably should have done that before I started. Getting further into this. Am I going to need blood? Probably. Do I need all this extra food? Definitely not. Do I need that extra shovel? Totally not. Question mark? Yeah, see, we've gone through 4 torches already. If you take the Arcanist, you really need a bunch of torches, honestly. Alright, so I need to get, what do we do? Let's swap, Dirk Stab. Yeah, we get enough movement in this party, we don't need Dirk Stab. Maybe it's Finale. Am I ever going to be in a position to use Finale? Probably not. It's highly unlikely. So we'll go with this. At least now we can oh god, we're dead. Alright, use a key. One thing I want to do one of these days is actually take a look at I think they put out like the class builders on the website. I want to kind of go through that and take a look at that with you folks, but Yeah. Maybe we'll do that at the break when I switch. Yeah, it's actually probably a good idea. Or a better idea, anyway.
A fortune.
What do you mean?
Waiting to be spent.
Alright, we're not going to need the extra food, so let's get rid of that. Downside to having to take torches again. I have even less inventory space. The upsides to torchless. You get oodles of loot, and you can actually take more of it home. Well, early on anyway. You know, we're going to backpedal this way again, so let's just move on. Just kind of hoping for a scout there. Last thing I need is to plow into a trap with him at 74. Alright, cool, we're in a fight. This I can work with. Oh, we got our turn. Oh, God, that's for everybody. Holy shit, that's insane. That's way overpowered. I didn't realize it was for everyone. I thought that was a self-effect. Jesus Christ. Especially with it scaling up to 25%. Holy shit. Alright, we may not be able to use that skill anymore. Holy crap.
Precision and power.
Yeah, maybe slightly insane. Slightly. Little bit. Oh, right. That's only 15% damage for the first attack. We don't need to do that. Okay, switch. Well, we actually have some torchlight here.
A decisive
DLC class machine broke. DLC class machine broke. That doesn't sound good. So, Teddy, tell me. Of all the of the 4 Borderlands 3 classes so far, which one tickles your fancy the most? Which one do you like the best? Well, that was a sad heal. Modded class machine broke. Yeah. So far, most of it seems fine. It's that. I thought that was a personal 10% chance. I did not think that was for everybody. So that went from maybe alright to holy shit. The nuclear option. Finish that off, I guess.
Is broken.
She can use the heal anyway.
Offensive.
Alright then. Good talk. Good talk. I am the bull, and you die. Huh. Oh god. That's not a bull, that's like an arg, or a water buffalo. That's a water buffalo, I guess. Do I have a high enough torchlight? I sure do. Going in there with that. I do like the animations for the class, so I think they were very well done. Okie dokie. I kill you now. I maybe kill you now. I do not kill you now. Damn it. You get to live this time. So used to DLC being more broken than modded. I don't know. I'm not sure. Well, okay, Flagellant was pretty fucking broken when it came out. You know, being immortal, being able to solo the entire game without taking anyone else. Kind of broken. Yeah, sure. I gotcha. Gotcha. Might as well finish it off so it doesn't get to go. Hey, stress heal. Oh. Aw, how cute. I wonder if the Arcanist can remove the cooldown debuff. So supposedly some of the power of this skill is that it does remove the red debuffs, the ones that normally can't be removed. So we're going to test that theory. In a minute. We will test it in a minute. Alright, we're going to test it. Here we go. Does it work? No, it doesn't. Alright, so it still can't get rid of those. Well, maybe that one's special. I don't know. Well, we'll have to see. I'll have to take the Arcanist with a Hellion at some point once we get a Hellion. Not just for DD monitors, just usually have more restraint for some reason. I don't know if that's true. I mean, I play a lot of modded games, and restraint is not something I would in a lot of cases, ascribe to modding communities. some individual modders, yes. Like Marvin Sayo is very restrained, which is nice. But I would not say that's that's bog standard, you know? In fact, I would almost say it's quite the opposite.
Victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Okay. I mean, even with Darkest Dungeon, if you go into the workshop, there's some crazy shit in there, a lot of it. Monk. Monk's a cool class, don't get me wrong, but holy crap is that class broken. Was there a fight in here? Yep, sure was. Alright, I can torch up on my turn. It's fine. Boom. Well, I really don't want to use it. It's so broken. I wonder if it's Feast or Famine. I wonder if it works more like Cry Havoc, or if it does it work more like the Arbalest Flare. So the Arbalest Flare, it rolls once, and if it rolls successful, your entire party gets the effect. If it rolls unsuccessful, your entire party does not get the effect. Whereas with the Houndmaster, it rolls individually for each character. I'm curious on which it is for this. Honestly, at 10%, the fact that we got it on each person, I think it's Feast or Famine. I'm not sure if I like that. Because, again, you end up with a Feast or Famine situation, even with this powerful effect. I almost feel like it should roll individually. Although maybe we just got the miracle all 4 rolled successfully. I don't know. I want to test that, so we're going to keep using it for now. Okay, so nobody got it that time. Everybody got it time 4. Nobody got it that time. I need to see a situation where some people get it, but some people don't. If I don't see that situation, that pretty much seals the deal. So we're going to use it a few times, probably for the rest of the dungeon. If we don't see it by the end of the dungeon, then it's probably not real, you know? Yeah. Perfect. Let's see. What do you want to do? You want to help. Yeah, you want to help kill. So let's do it. Let them smell your flowers. DLC is contracted to support issues. Modders ain't responsible for... Yeah. Modders don't have to worry about how the deal... or what they're making, really, how it works with the game. They're under no restriction. They're under no requirement. Whereas DLC... obviously, the devs want it to be good because they want it to sell. They want it to serve a purpose. But they do tend to have to err more on the cautious side. Typically speaking, a lot of them don't anymore because there is no accountability. Anymore. But, yeah, that used to be the case. Although sometimes it still goes awry, like with this game, like I said. Flagellant, when it first came out, was quite literally insane. Mentally broken character and mechanically broken to match. So, it was pretty rough.
The ground quakes.
Wait, did I just... Oh, right, our crits have a chance to bleed. That's right. That's their crit benefit. And we gain more crit chance versus bleed. Wait, what? No. Okay. So our crit bonus is we bleed, small bleed. I don't think that scales. And then we have extra crit chance, so if we do crit somebody and bleed... Oh. So it's kind of like a cascading effect. Once you get that first crit, you have a much higher chance of just keeping it going. So that would also be a benefit for the Cougar Sleep skill as well, with the innate bleed chance, and Ravenous too, for that matter. Okay, interesting. Well, I guess you're dead. Here, let me finish both of you off. Or I can take this corpse out. I do not have the damage, even if I max roll. Well, I guess I'm just gonna go... No, because I want you back there. Alright, well, I'll just finish him off, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Oh, I'd already used one. Okay, that's fair. Well, that's pointless. Right now, anyway. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do this. Get the restoration going. How long does that last? It's 1 and 2, right? Yeah.
Slowly. Gently.
Come to Papa. No, leave him alone. Well, we'll eventually get rid of this stress, as long as we stop running into this pot every time we come out here. Big if. Alright, 4 to 8. So what's the bonus? Extra damage if above. So how much? Goes from 4 to 8 to 5 to 10. Okay, so 1 and 2. That's alright. Especially when it crits.
Word of our community's acclaim spreads.
Just keep playing that loot, Jester Man. Hey, there's a taxman. I see a taxman. How you doing, taxman? Why pull the Jester? Why would you do this? Why do you hate fun, Acolyte? Let's see. You were on call, and you want to use the Beastmaster, or the chick with the bear. I think that's called Mose. Flack and Mose. I think they're their character names. Yeah. So I'm kind of in the same boat as you. Right now, I'm leaning more towards either Flack or Mose. The punchy girl, what the hell is her name? Amara or something? I don't know. The punchy girl, I kind of like the theme they're going with her. I kind of like that pugilist thing. And, you know, I've always enjoyed the Siren classes. But, this is a heavy but, mechanically speaking, she kind of looks boring. So, while the theme has me sold, the mechanics, on the other hand, have me kind of, you know? So, I mean, at some point, I'll inevitably play her. Like, I even ended up playing the Commando in 2, and Commando was also mechanically very boring, so, you know. At some point, she'll probably get played, but certainly not early on. I've actually, I still don't know his name, but the assassin guy, the clone guy, he's kind of growing on me a bit, because some of his builds kind of remind me of, like a Mesmer from Guild Wars 2, which is one of my main classes in Guild Wars 2, a Mesmer. Mesmer, Elementalist, and Thief are what I tend to play. And Engineer. God damn it, I play 4. Or 4 of 9. Anyway. So I kind of like that. He's kind of growing on me a bit. Doing alright, how are you? Doing excellent. Excellent. What do you play your games on system-wise? Purely PC. All PC, all the time. You played every single class, no? Okay, that's fair. I do have every single class, and I have played them all, at least somewhat. But my top ones are definitely Thief, Elementalist, Mesmer, and Engineer. That'd be nice. I'd have to get rid of the Onyx for it. Do I want to get rid of the Onyx? We're kind of in that early stage where heirlooms are super important, so we'll go ahead and pick those up. I mean, if they're going to throw a whole stack at me, I'm not going to say no. Is your PC dying? Yes, it is. A horrible, horrible, very slow death. Thankfully, it's slow, though, so it's giving us time. Old Bertha's fighting through it best she can. This PC is tough as nails, which is probably why it lasted so damn long in the first place. Alright, do we want a shovel here? Yes. Definitely looks like this is a shovel. We have 2 left. It's worth it every time. No, nothing that we can see here. We can skip this room, so 2 shovels should be enough to get through the rest of this dungeon. Easy. You want a refurbished laptop? I appreciate the concern, but I'm just gonna go ahead and save up for a. We're currently in the process of just saving up to get a whole new system put in place. We're getting there. We're roughly at the halfway point right now, so I think old Bertha can hold it up. We're gonna have a few hitches here and there, but you know, that's life. Afternoon to you as well, Impact. But I appreciate the offer all the same. You just got a decent inheritance? Well, congratulations. Back to the pit, indeed, BG. Oh, yeah, got my torch back.
Well performed.
Free torches. Alright, so what are we at torchlight here? We do have a camp still. We have 7 torches. Probably needed another half a stack. Honestly, if you want to take the Arcanist and you want to get maximum effect out of them, you don't want to take something, I don't know, in some insane modded class that just constantly bombards your light. I'm trying to think of somebody who just constantly increases your light by sizable amounts. I can't actually think of anything off the top of my head. Does it exist? I'm sure it does. Anyway, you definitely need to take, for a medium, like 3 stacks of torches to get full effect, which is a lot of inventory space on torches. Or you need something to supplement with extra light gain. Vestal would probably be okay, because Vestal is going to throw off stuns fairly often. Alright, keep testing. Nope, that's feast. So far it's looking like feast or famine, honestly. Huzzah! Oh! Okay. As long as it doesn't crit, that's fine. Let me get my stress off now, please. How you doing, Joe and Chat? I'm doing delightfully. You have to go, work calls. You have a great stream. Good luck with work, Danny. And I hope you enjoyed the rest of your evening. Beyond that. Okay, I need to actually heal here. Did it just make a little, like, dink sound when I healed? It was almost like a piece of little wood versus another piece of little wood. Dink. Or was I just hearing things? Maybe I'm hearing things. I don't know. God, they actually got the stun off.
Executed.
Fortunate. Yeah, so that's 1 time per battle. At least it's got that restraint on it. So that's good. Should I remove the stun? I feel like I should. Then again, I also feel like I should, honestly... No. We're better off just trying to stun them, especially with our torchlight up. Oh yeah! Plus we can kill the one. Oh, we failed to get the stun, though. GG. I think it's supposed to be a water drop sound. Is it supposed to be water drop? It kind of sounds like maybe water dropping on a thin piece of wood, perhaps. Very thin piece of wood. There's definitely a wooden tone to it, I would say. Or at least in my ear, that's kind of what I heard. Got like 2 thin pieces of wood tapping together. What it reminds me of, those wind chimes that are made out of bamboo. That's kind of what it reminded me of. That's kind of a similar dink. As long as the bamboo's whittled out thin enough. Obviously, with a thicker, less whittling out, less hollowed out, it does make a heavier thunk. But if you really, really thin those bamboo out, they do make kind of a little dink noise. That's what it reminds me of. Very much so. Oh, just end it. Get out of here.
Success so clearly in view. Or
3 torches left. I had to use 4 torches due to that battle. Yeah, you definitely need 3 stacks of torches for maximum effect. Or get really lucky and just a crap load of sconces everywhere. Although that, I would say in other ways, that's very unlucky, actually. So your mileage may vary on that one. Alright, we do have a fight coming up. There's a torch for it. We get the full effect of the Arcanist coming in. Oh boy, third one of these sets. That's why I hate this place. This pod right here. Welcome to hell. We're dodging everything though. Nice. We gain what, like 10 extra dodge due to radiant light, or is it 7.5? 7.5, I think. No, something like that. 7 or 10 or something. We gain more dodge. Although it's hidden dodge. Yeah, there it is. So, alright, what is it? It's 19 in here, so yeah, it's 7. 7 extra dodge, 7%. Not bad. Just for having your torch light up. And test. Everybody. So it's feast or famine. I think at this point we can generally conclude that. So either everybody gets it or nobody gets it. And once you hit 25%, I don't know. Yeah, that's insane. Let's see. What else do we want to do here? I guess we just transform. So, do we want a Dragon's Breath or Frost Nova? We're going to start losing Torchlight when they start going again. So Dragon's Breath is always and then we get to potentially deny 2 turns here. What's our stun chance? 90%. So 40% stun chance. And we do move them around though, but I don't know if that's necessarily beneficial here. Honestly, it's probably better than Frost Nova either way. Well, we definitely moved him around, but we didn't quite get the effect I was looking for. Alright, so I think we just finish this one off. That way we don't have to worry about him. Obviously, we're going to take more stress nukes, unfortunately, but it's alright. It's alright. Cool, stress heal. Dink. And most of the times it is famine. Well, that's true. But it is only 10% right now. It actually scales by 5%. So at champion level, at max level, it's a 25% chance for the entire team to gain an extra turn to get a double round, which I don't know. That might not sound like a lot. I don't know. I guess it depends how familiar you are with the game. If you're not super familiar with it, that doesn't sound like a lot necessarily, but that's actually insane. Not just kind of insane, that is holy shit insane. You can get a lot done with a double round. Considering most fights are determined by the end of the second round. If you can get both of your first and second rounds in the first round, you know. The exception maybe being boss battles, where the effect is a little more muted. Still powerful, I can still give you a huge leg up, but maybe not quite as insane in a boss fight that's going to last a few rounds. This corpse is kind of a bummer. I kind of wish we had gotten different turn orders here. I guess our best bet is just to try and pop you down. Not quite. That's unfortunate. Alright, so we can finish you off here. And start working on the other one. You're not going to kill her. She's definitely going to get to go, so you might as well just stress heal. Bring it on, lady. I'm ready. Oh, I get to go. My entire team... Oh, right, because we were speed buffed by 5 speed. At least that's not permanent for the entire battle. Although, again... You know, I guess it lasts long enough. It might as well be. Let's see. What do we want to do here? Everyone's more or less healed up, so let's go ahead and just throw an attack at her. 2 damage. Lovely. Hey, hey, there's a dodge.
Well struck.
Got him.
This expedition at least promises success.
Nothing of value, eh? Alright, which way do we want to go? Let's go this way. Actually, that's a backpedal. I probably shouldn't have come. Thank you for the dodge. Probably shouldn't have come this way. Alright, do we have a fight? Do we not have a fight? Let's fight. We don't have to torch up until the Arcanist's turn. Okay, no fight. Good thing I didn't waste a torchlight then. Not that it matters. So, what are we at? We're down to 2 torches. Plus, we have a camp. I want to save the camp for the end of the dungeon, though, so we're not going to get torchlight out of that effectively. Oh, balls. Oh, balls. Oh, balls. Alright. That's why we saved the camp. We don't actually need it. Let's go before him next round. Hopefully, our goal here is to wipe that guy out of existence, if possible. I can't actually hit him back there, though, can I? No, I can't. Okay. And if I don't start in the back position, I don't have my opening firepower. So we're going to take a crap load of stress here. Oh yeah, we're going to take a lot of stress here. Okie dokie. What does this do to the enemy? Nothing, just it does some damage. Sure. Is that a self-stun? I haven't actually used this yet. Probably should. I'm kind of curious. But right now we can use some healing. So let's go ahead and get that underway. And if we get a couple of crit heals, that'll help our stress issues. Alright, it's time. I'm gonna throw a fiery ball of death right at your face. For about as low a damage as I could have gotten off of it. Excellent. Perfect. Oh, come on. You couldn't have finished it off.
A singular strike.
Alright, at least it's gonna lose its turn. Fortunately, I couldn't get the extra attack off on this guy. And here's a position where the Arcanist debuff thing might actually be highly beneficial. Alright, so what are you bleeding for? 1? Alright, let's try this out. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it on you. Does it stun? It does. Okay, so the stun actually goes to the person you're protecting. Or has a chance to, anyway. Understood. I wasn't sure if it was a self-stun, no matter who you cast it on. I wasn't sure if maybe that was supposed to be like a riposte effect, or what the deal is. I don't know. It was good to find out, though. Hey, oh. What do we want to do? Do we want to get rid of the doggers, the puppers? Put them out of their misery? Or do we want to... Wait. Torch is above 75. It's above 75. It would have to crit to mean anything. Take the puppers out. Oh god, I didn't even get the pupper. Okay, that one's gonna bleed anyway. And the one that's gonna live. Oh, jeez. Alright, fine. Fine, this is fine. God, 2 of them in one fight.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
To be fair, I did this to me. I did this. $30-36, jeez.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
She's not gonna be able to finish it, so keep healing. Keep throwing that health out there. Make it meaty. You, on the other hand, will fin. You better finish this. Oh my god. We're dead. It's all over. Save yourselves. Yeah, unfortunately, the Arcanist damage goes kind of downhill if your torchlight starts waning, unfortunately. Okie dokie.
Momentum.
Let's go ahead and have you eat food since you're bleeding anyway. Alright, I'm out of torches too, so I don't know how many fights we got left, but this could get frisky. Looks like we're finishing this dungeon in the dark. I mean, I could camp right now. Actually, it's probably a good idea. We got 2 people who can use stress healing. Camp right now. Get the torchlight back up. Finish off the dungeon properly.
A moment of respite.
All right, now we get to see what these people can do in Khadgar. Is that you? All right, so what do you got? Big game hunt. 5% bleed amount when applied. 20% damage for size 2 for 4 battles. Okay, okay. All right, if you know you're going in for a boss, it's not a bad idea. Totemic guidance prevents nighttime ambush. Produces a totem. What the hell's a totem do? 5% party surprised. Reduced. Shamanism, search for herbs, remove disease. All companions, 50% chance to remove disease. Okay. Alright. Okay. This I'm curious about. We might end up going that. The 5 cost is kind of inconvenient, but, you know, it's powerful enough. It's probably worth it. So, foreseeing risk. 20 scouting chance, and the party gains dodge and stress. So we stress the party out. But we do gain a huge amount of scouting, like a huge amount of scouting, and some decent dodge. At the cost of 4 and some stress. Okay. Interesting. Bedtime story! Oh. Reduces stress. For self. Reduces stress for companions, but there is a chance... Actually, that's fairly potent for a 3 cost. 30% chance for 8 stress, but... Oh, it's for one companion. Okay, that's not so bad. Never mind. That's fine. For some reason, I thought I read all companions. Conjure food. Attempt to conjure 8 provisions until camp. Wait, 8 provisions? 8 random ones? Or 8 food, specifically? It's a little misleading, I think. Presence of mind. Speed on the first round. Okay. What else do you have? Crit multiplier on first round, so a lot of first round stuff. 1 companion ignores stealth and extra accuracy. Okay, that's kind of neat. Shouldn't that cost 3 though? There's other abilities that give accuracy and also another effect. In most cases, it's usually what, crit? Those usually cost 3. Then again, is crit more valuable than ignore stealth? That's the question, I suppose. And might possibly, I don't know. That's kind of a wash. I guess it depends where you are. Obviously, in Apprentice, the ignore stealth isn't worth a whole lot. But later on, that becomes much more valuable. Especially if you're putting it on your backline nuker. That way, the enemy, you don't have to waste a turn or around de-stealthing, and you can just immediately go in and kill their stress nuker. I think that should probably cost 3. Okay, camping skills are, they're kind of whatever. Alright, so let's definitely go with this one for now, because I'm curious what the totem does. Guiding Antlers. Buff, 1 battle, 25% dodge if marked. Okay, so it gives you a little, like, buff token.
Such a burden of finery risks life and limb.
Hello, Pokegamer, how you doing? Let's see. Bob comes in the tavern, sits down, and pays for stew and an ale. That's a hell of a choice. Stew and ale, that's when I usually go. Bit deep in it right now? Yeah, pardon me. I was, contemplating some things from some of these new modded classes. Arcanus looks cool. Indeed. They're very well animated as well. The animations are pretty cool. Let's see. You always aim to be between 10 to 15 minutes early. Depending on the occasion, you might be very early. They were doing a party at a friend's house. To help out. Yep, that's fair. That's usually me too. I like to help set up. That way when I destroy the place later on, they can't get as angry at me. Recently, you've been rebelling a bit at work, so instead of being early, aim for right on time, but the standard is you're always early. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, as you could unlikely tell, I'm usually late. And the harder I fight to be on time, it's like the later I get. It's insane. I don't know. You know? Bob tips his hat at Joe. I would tip my hat back, but I don't have a hat on right now, and Bob wouldn't be able to see it anyway. But, yeah. An honorary tip back. Let's see, big game hunts. What else do we want out of this? Oh, no, I don't have every rose acid sword. Yeah, see, this one's 10 accuracy and 8% crit. It costs 3. So I guess it depends on how much you value stealth ignoring versus crit chance. I think they're pretty equivalent. So I definitely think that one should cost 3. However, I am curious. Is this all food, or is it... It's all food, okay. That's what I thought, but... I don't know. I would assume it would be attempt to conjure 8 food. Provisions would be all of this. Any of this would be provisions. So the wording's kind of weird on that one. But, alright, that's more or less what I thought it meant. crap. Sure. Buff the old guy. He needs it. Bedtime story? Sure. Let's give it a shot. Always. Never lucky! Yeah, we still got rid of 4 stress. It's fine. Damn. I thought we got lucky there for a second, but nope. Alright. Good camp. We're slightly better off than when we started.
Purchase. Spirits are lifted.
Plus 25% dodge if marked.
Made clear.
25% dodge, so that would give us... that would give us 2.5 dodge. Only if we're marked. Although, I guess this would be the dungeon for that to be useful. That is very specific. I wonder if... Is that the only totem? There's probably others as well. That was bandage, right? Yeah. Okay. Alright, what else we got? What, another sconce. Actually, that's okay. I'll take that, especially with the gold.
Is only the first test.
Alright, did we have a fight in here? Do I know? I have no idea. It's a mystery. Save the torch for now, then. Okay. God, our 4th of this battle. This specific battle. 4 times. I fucking hate this battle. Why is it so common? It's infuriating. Didn't quite get it. Oh well. It's fine. You could dodge those at any time there, buddy. We lost the torchlight. That's unfortunate.
A devastating blow.
Alright, she's dead. Excellent. Alright, so I'm not going to get my big hits in, so we're not going to be able to stun the front 2 positions. We're not going to get to do the dragon thing. So the dragon thing is basically useless to me right now. The torchlight being below 75. In this particular scenario. So we're going to have to go back to the Frostfire, although it's even going to be weaker. Alright, well, let's get into it. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, we can, what's that can do damage-wise? 3 to 5, yeah. 4 to 8. It's not much better. 3 to 5, 27. Okay, this is a higher crit chance. So I think I gotta be careful about how we approach these two, because she's gonna bleed out. So we either need to keep both of them alive or kill them both before they get to go. Okay, at least we got a decent roll off the damage. Okay, it's gonna be a little trickier than I was hoping for, because we might end up with a big boy. Not thrilled with that possibility here.
A powerful
I think that helps a little. That also helps. Not quite enough. It's gonna have 2 HP. Is it gonna go? Am I gonna go? I can't hit it anyway. Yes, I can. Dirk stab. Ugh. Downside is I'm not gonna be able to stress heal. Yep. But hey, it's better than the profusion coming in and stressing everybody out. At this point, we just have to stress heal one person or dismiss them. That works too. Ooh. Yeah, that makes up for it a little bit. Oh, man. Man, oh, man, oh, man. What do we do here? Guess we do that. Dink. Such a subtle little dink. Eldritch push, okay. Alright. Need you to move back. Unfortunately, I have no stuns at this point. So there's not much I can do. We're just gonna have to kill her. So that stress, we're taking it with us. Sadly. Waiting for when you have a turn coming up your high speed, we gotta finish her. Not worth taking another nuke. So there's chance we'll just end up getting rid of this
creatures can be
Jester. We'll have to see what it looks like when we're out of here. Continue adventuring. Okay. Do we have anything to remove? What do we want to remove? Either of these would be okay. Yeah. We can go ahead and get rid of either of those. We can get rid of that. That's probably not going to matter. Negative 2 speed of torch is high. You've got naturally high. No, you've only got 5. You're 5. I think we get, yeah, we go here. We go here. These are the ones we want to get rid of. Oh, I threw the holy water. Never mind. Whoops. My bad. I wonder if this is worth any gold if you keep it. Probably not.
Mechanical hazards.
Sure, why not?
Possessed by evil
At least it's
intent.
all the same person. Should have just left.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of
Do we want to risk a fight here?
otherworldly corruption.
Nah. It's not worth it at this point. If we had scouted and I knew what was coming up, maybe,
Soldiers and
but
supplies.
with our lower torchlight and the
Let
increased
them
likelihood
arrive
of an
unharried.
ambush, probably not. 6,000 from a medium dungeon. That was pretty awful. A lot of heirlooms, though. Oh, hello. Why, hello to you, poofy stuff. How you doing, Poofster? Big boy successfully avoided. So what do these new modded classes do? There's a lot of them, so it's kind of hard to get into it, and I haven't seen all of them yet, but the ones we just used, we've got one that's more or less a support healer. Could do a little bit of damage here and there, but that's really not their focus. They're more of a support healer. We got one over here that's kind of a support... Calling it a damage dealer is a little rough. The damage, unless you're over 75 torchlight, their damage is kind of low. But yeah, they support a lot, you know. Double stun on the front line like the Hellion, though more situational. It does have a drawback, fairly sizable one. Although it does do damage as well as stun, so it certainly gains ground as well, so. And it can be used any number of times per battle, although the limiter is your ability to produce torchlight. So there is kind of an inbuilt limiter, I suppose. Especially at reducing 18 per. Anyway, stun, utility, a little bit of damage. If you're high on torchlight, damage goes up to more or less respectable levels. About average for a damage dealer. Not like a super high, not like a shield. Well, shield breakers are kind of middling, I guess. You're not going to do damage like a highwayman, though. And then for the last one, they're kind of a damage dealer, kind of bleed focused damage dealing. Kind of a bleed physical hybrid, I suppose, would be more accurate. So what all do we get? Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. That's actually pretty bad for that character, because they gain damage at higher torchlight, so that's kind of counterproductive. Scattering, that's fine. Bad healer, that's not fine. That's actually terrible. And nervous bleed is pretty bad, too. That was unfortunate. The supplier of nightmares, indeed. Blood Scourge, valiant.
He bears the burden of 1,000 lifetimes.
I've never... Is that... It's got the symbol like it's from, Yeah, that's got to be related to Sunward Isles, yeah. Okay, so that's a Sunward Isles thing, probably. Maybe. Is that actually from COM? It's got the COM icon there. I don't know. Photomania slow draw. I mean, it's kind of nice. I don't know if it's... I mean, it's horror. It's not hugely impactful, but... Yeah, I guess it's kind of nice. Photomania and slow draw. I don't know about this one. Let's see, what else we got over here? Well, that's a maybe. Scattering soft. I guess that's not terribly bad. We could just stress heal this one and keep them in rotation. What do we have over here? We have a Wretch. I definitely would pick one of them up. Fairweather Fighter, Ashen, and Blutomania, and the other is Resilient and Ruins Foe. I guess we'll take this one. Somnary.
How many rats will it take to gnaw through a ton of putrid flesh?
Eco-illogical. Brace and Shelter. Negative 25% stress healing received. Something to do with Sunward Isles, I guess. I don't know. Maybe those are stress healing curios you can find inside of the dungeon. Maybe, perhaps. Alright, so we got another Wretch. That's another one of the new modded classes. Don't know anything about them, so we're going to find out together. Let's see, what else we got? Anything? Nope. Alright, let's go ahead and pick up this guy then.
There is power in the blood, for those with the fortitude to pay the price.
Alright, we got some fix up to do here if I'm going to keep these people. Oh boy, you're just piling stuff on here, aren't you? 50% more damage received. That's kind of, both of these are kind of rough. Let's go ahead and get rid of this one. Is that good? Accuracy, negative stress received. That's actually pretty damn solid. We could lock that in. That's half my money to lock it in. We'll do that later. Well, that's actually really nice. Well, let's get rid of Nervous Bleeder for now. What did you pick up? It doesn't matter. What do we need to upgrade this? We are going to need 10. We're going to need quite a few. So we'll have to start picking up some busts. Not that we actually had an option last time or anything. But if we do get an option, we should very much. Alright, here we go. We definitely need some upgrades here.
In the end, every plan relies upon a strong arm and tempered steel.
Let's pick that
Some
up.
may fall, but their knowledge lives on.
Alright, so I need a couple more deeds. We need 3 more deeds. The goal is for me to get the stagecoach upgraded, so we need, yeah. We need instructor, weapon smithing. Wait, weapon smithing and armor smithing. Aren't they level 2? No. Are they? No, they're not. No. They need to be level 2, too. Yeah. So that's going to be a while, but that's my goal. That way I stop getting level 0s. Let's see. What else? I think we're more or less taking care of everything. Alright, so what are we doing dungeon-wise? I need to unlock the Cove and the Warrens at some point here. What do we have here? Arcanist only, Enchanted Compass, 20% scouting chance, 5% accuracy. What the fuck? 20% scouting chance, increased accuracy, and a higher chance of being surprised by monsters. Okay. Plus stress received. But if you scout, you can't be ambushed, and 20% scouting is huge, especially if you get an accuracy out of it. It's a pretty strong utility item, especially for an uncommon. Damn. Let's see what else we got. That might be nice, till we get a Junius head. Alright, well, let's go for it. They can be killed, they can be beaten. Sure can. Have we stabilized the run, or are we still smashing heroes together? Still kind of smashing, seeing things out, but, yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, we have a slightly better selection. We're kind of short on stress healing. We're still kind of short on regular healing. We got the 2, Grove Tenders as healers and a Vestal. The Grove Tenders, I don't know, it's going to depend on how they scale as to their effectiveness as primary healers, but for right now, we're going to go ahead and take you. Okay, wait. Yes, this is fine. Hello, Arbalist. Good luck on the dungeons. Why, thank you. Okay, so we got a healer. We're going to have no stress management again, unfortunately. Actually, I don't know. Do you have any stress management? Probably not. Rats are quite stressful. Alright, so let's take a wretch, maybe? What do you do? Armor piercing versus blinded. Okay. What's your base damage? 6 to 9, kind of middling. Oh, that's 20%. Oh, holy crap! No, you're very low damage. You're Houndmaster level damage. Okay, so you do have armor piercing if they're blinded, though, so that counts for something, and it applies a bleed. Fair. Contagion. What positions do you want to be in anyway? It's definitely looking like a second positioner. Yeah, you definitely want to be second or third at least. Okay. What's this do? Contagion. Forward 1. Reduce damage. Transfer blight 80% chance, and blight's 100%. So you get rid of your own blight, or have a chance to, and then you blight something else. Okay. So far, both of these are. Well, that can hit up to third, but you can't apply blight to third. So you need to, at least right now. I should keep looking before I say things like that. All right. So this hits everybody. The swarm. So, okay, there you go. Okay, you can get blight on everyone, potentially. Clear all corpses, 100% blight amount per corpse, so if you use it later in the fight, it's more effective. Oh, so there you go. That's how you get your blight on 3rd position. So it's kind of like Hound's Harry. Same amount of base damage. Also blights. Although it clears all corpses, so it's a bit stronger. Let's see. Outbreak. Free action. 50% blight amount when applied, plus 10% crit, suffer 4 HP damage. How long does it last? That's my question. Is that once... it's probably only lasts for the round, which is why it's free action. Is 4 HP enough of a trade-off for 50 blight chance? Oh, amount. 50 blight amount, not chance. So that'd bump the blights from 1s to 2s. Later on, probably from 2s to 3s. 10% crit chance. I don't know. I'm not sure about this one yet. Catharsis. I'm cathartic right now. Heal 2 points per round for 3 rounds. If blighted, heal 5% max HP, cure blight. 3-round cooldown. Okay, interesting. Scurry. Plus 10 dodge, activates riposte. Wait, it activates, it gives you dodge and riposte? Interesting. Moves you back 1. The riposte is negative 80%, but it does apply blight. So, giving dodge in the same action as giving riposte feels kind of powerful. Fairly powerful. I mean, imagine if you could, if you gave the highwaymen dodge when applying their riposte. Now, the only downside is, or the only balancing effect I can see to that is the fact that you're very unlikely to crit with it in place, so at least you're not going to be critting. And alternatively, with a negative 80% damage on top of the fact that they're already a low damage class, kind of means the riposte ain't going to do much other than apply a blight. So I'm not sure I'd have to feel it in action. Like, on paper, giving dodge and riposte in the same action feels crazy. But in function, it might not be that powerful. You just beat the eye in Terraria. What do you do now? You fight the brain. Or a giant... You gotta go look inside of whatever your corruption version is. Either corruption or crimson. That is the direction you head now, brave soldier. Good luck. Let's see what else. We got Scapegoat. Force guard by ally. Transfer blight to ally. Ally. Pull 1. Wait, it pulls? So it moves the ally forward? Or does it move the ally back? It's kind of a weird way to put that. And plus 20% prot while blighted. Okay. I don't know. It's hard to judge all of these individually until you get it into action. So, you have a lot of base HP, though. Wait, how much base HP do you have? Holy crap. You're a tank. Holy Jesus. Wait, how does that compare to a leper? That might explain the low damage. What's a leper's base HP? You have about the same base HP as a leper. Why do you need a force guard? Okay. Interesting. Relatively slow, kind of middling. I think that's about, yeah, it's on par with the Vestal, so kind of middling in speed. Alright, well, let's test them out. That's how we're going to get an actual verdict here. Let's see, what do we want to unlock? We want to unlock... We definitely want to unlock the Swarm. That feels like our enabling skill. I kind of want to test this out. Catharsis and Scurry. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to run these 4, maybe. We could take Sickly Stab, but I'd have to get rid of something else. So we're going to try out Scurry, see how it feels. For sure. Wonder how long the riposte is. Is that a self-blight, or is that a... No, that's a riposte blight. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna test these out. The most likely to be dropped is I would probably end up dropping Outbreak or Sickly Stab, maybe. I guess it really depends. The base damage is kind of low, so that might not actually be worth it. But if I were to drop something for Sickly Stab, like say I know I'm going somewhere where protection's going to be a pain in the butt. Looking at you, Wield. Then I might be willing to drop that for that. But I think, how about Contagion? What does that do? So that moves you forward. I don't know about that. It is one of the stronger individual blights. It transfers blight. Which way does it transfer? Does it transfer to me or away from me? I would assume away. No, it would have to be 2, wouldn't it? There's a couple of skills that, yeah, 2 of them. The defensive-oriented skills. Transfer blight to ally. That want you to be blighted. So is that a contagion in your direction or the enemies? That's a good question. Either way, we're going to go with what we got here for now. We'll see. How does it scale? That's a very good question, and we can't tell until we level up, unfortunately. So that's a good question. I don't like this color scheme. Make it go away. Make it. Oh God. I guess that's fine. All right. So who do we pair with them? Obviously, we're taking you. So we want you in second position, right? Ideally. We're not taking that. We're taking this. So where do we want you? Second position, still the ideal position, I guess. Yeah, because, wait, am I taking Scurry? Yes, I am. Scurry moves us back, so you apply the riposte, so you need forward movement to make that. Or somebody who's going to move back forward. Or backwards, yeah, backwards when you shove them. So which one of these is the one that moves you? Contagion. So you start in second position, you alternate Contagion with that, maybe? If you're going for a more Blight-centric build, I mean, Christ, it's all Blight-centric. If you're going for like an Outbreak Blight-centric build, though, you would definitely want Scurry, and then you move back to third position, and then you use Contagion. Of course, keeping Outbreak up as much as possible. Catharsis to kind of free up your Outbreak a little. Yeah. Oh, cures blight. You actually, I don't know. See, I'm not sure if you can actually apply blight to yourself, or if that's just, hey, if you're going to the wheel, take this guy. I think we're just gonna play around with these 4 for now. See how it goes. So who are we gonna put in with you? So we start you second, and whoever's in third wants to be able to go backwards. They want to be able to launch themselves in reverse. You have something that launches in reverse, right? Back by 1, guard me. So, I don't know, that feels like a really low damage comp if we take the ferry with the Wretch. So I really feel like Dizzy has a back, but it's unfortunately it's point blank, so it's not going to work in this capacity. Actually, what if we put you in first, then we take Dismas for second? Is it usable? Swarm can't be. That's fine. We'd be using Scurry to start the fight anyway. Scurry, and then when it's time to switch back, we can point blank. And otherwise, between then, use the swarm. Okay, that might work. That might be an interesting strategy, and that gives us 2 reposters. Actually, I say, take them into the wheel. That's where their blights are less effective in the wheel. You would basically have to spam Outbreak every round just to blight anything. Oh, that's not blight chance, it's blight amount. I keep forgetting that. So the one place where they feel like they would excel, they would also have issues, because they wouldn't actually be able to apply anything. Or not without a serious blight trinket, anyway. What else do we take? We could take you for some stress management, I guess. Yeah? Well, it's self-stress. I mean, I guess it's better than nothing. Plus a stun. That's kind of what we're short on. We got a stun from the Vestal, but if this strategy goes like I think it's going to go, she's going to be doing a lot of healing. But I don't have any other stress management, so I guess I'm shit out of luck there. Do you manage stress and all? I don't think you do. No. No, you don't. I haven't actually tried the fairy with their 1-2 punch here. Well, this definitely doesn't feel like the comp for it. So what does it do? Stop time. Might be worth it. I don't know. We could take the Arcanist again, I guess. They don't really excel in third position, though, because we lose Dragon's Breath. Then again, we don't really have a party that we can manage to Torchlight well enough. I'd have to take 3 stacks of torches. We could still get Frostfire Bolt out of it. I don't feel like this is a party for the Arcanist. So who the hell do we take? I guess we could take you. Lithe? Cool. Robust. Weak grip on life? Sounds perfect. Do we need you? Are you beneficial? 4 to 8? Not really. Actually, here's an interesting idea. We could take you. That gives me 2 people. That gives us a lot of general momentum. Let's see if that kind of works with this setup here. Why is Navi in this game? Because why not? I don't know. You'd have to ask the mod maker why they felt like Navi should be in the game. I couldn't tell you. I'm just using it. Still no sign of a Dark Wraith. Reduce accuracy on range skills. It's a lot of lost accuracy. But, do we want the speed? I don't think we need the speed, do we? Dodge might be useful. No, because we're going to a place where we definitely want to be able to hit 3rd and 4th with some reliability. With all the stress nukes flying around and everything. So, with that said, I guess we just don't use any trinkets. Okay, so the downside here is I actually kind of want the Wretch to go first. But that's not really going to happen. Alright, let's get Dizzy upgraded quick. Get the right skills. We want Adder's Kiss right now. No, we need to be able to go back. Oh, okay. Problem is both of my back skills can only be used from first position. That's right. Oh no, Expose. I can use Expose if need be. Alright, we take that. That's fine. Alright, just in case I do need backward momentum. Go ahead and grab Expose. So that should do. Alright, I think everyone's set up and go. Oh, no. Hold on. Yep, that's right. We just unlocked all of his skills. So let's get this sorted properly. There. Actually, we tend to open up with duelist advance a lot, so we put that position on that. And that. There we go. Well, that's the order we wanted in. We're checking your snail. You have a snail? Everyone around here is a snail. We all own snail farms. Like 6 dozen of them at this point. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. No need for anti-venom. Bandages? Not really, honestly. Medicinal might come in handy. Keys are always useful. Holy water, hell yeah. And torch. We don't need quite as many torches this time. We'll still take 2 stacks, I guess. Especially with no stress healer. Keep our torchlight high. Ish. Doesn't need to be over 75 this time, so we'll probably keep it in the mid-50s. Roundabout. Oh, we actually collected 3 blood already. I didn't realize we were up to that much. I don't remember bringing any back ever.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Solid scout. And we gotta peek out that way. Skip the trap. Oh boy, that's a lot of... Oh boy, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 visible traps. Alright, well, let's go this way. The walking animation's kind of nice, you know, with that. It's well done. Okay, no trap disarm. Uh-oh. Okay, we got you. Right. Dodge bullet on that one. You're back. What did you miss? Not much. Mostly just considering classes. Taking a look at a couple of new ones that popped up. Like the Wretch here. Just getting some ideas.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Okay, we got a fight coming up. Here we go. Let's see what this Wretch can do. Oh, it's Spooters. Excellent. His natural nemesis. So I don't want to knock him back just yet. Actually, I guess I could. We do have enough movement in this party. I could make that work. Depends on turn order. I think for now we just take a pot shot. And whiff. Wildly. Alright, so we want to start with Scurry. And what do we want to do? Jeez. Stun them if possible. Try and prevent some marks coming in. See if we can't kill the front one now. Nope. Okay, so we're gonna have at least one person marked. Could be worse. At least it's not the shield breaker, I guess. Oh, feels good. All right, that's a little rough. We have nowhere near. I still have like no trinkets, basically. It's kind of awkward. Yep. Check that one out.
With impunity.
I guess at this point I probably should kill the spitters, but you know, hindsight. We negated one of them anyway. Okay.
As life ebbs,
all right.
Terrible
Well, goodbye,
vistas
Vestal.
of emptiness reveal themselves.
Can I take that blight off of you? No. Okay, so we got the buff. It does indeed last one round. Okay, so I was right on that.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
She's dead. Alright, she's persistent. I'll give her that much.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
She lived. Well, there you go. This one's got some
This
survival
expedition
instincts
at
deep
least
down
promises
inside.
Success.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, here's a fountain. There we go. Boom. Don't even have to use my food. Okay. Alright then. Moving on.
Even the cold stone
Spiders
seems
before
bent on
trinkets,
preventing
always
passage.
always a little rough.
A momentary abatement.
One off. That's fine. We're gonna go ahead and use a swarm here.
Confidence
Since the turn order
surges
didn't go
as
in our
the
favor
enemy
for the
crumbles.
riposte this time. But two of the enemy there can't hit me anyway, so that's a-okay. I guess at this point we just we use this to increase the chance or the amount, so it goes up to a 2 blight, right? Yeah. Excellent. Then give a quick punch shot there. Beautiful. Gawain is still amongst the living, it would seem.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
I wonder if we're gonna get a snake fight. This is actually, I didn't think about that. I mean, I thought I could have brought a jester. Actually, yes, I could. Could I have? No. Our jester was currently preoccupied with 80-something stress. What was it, 85? So they were definitely not going. For sure. Let's see. I got keys. Let's use a key.
Glittering
Cool.
gold.
All right, we need
trinkets
some of
and
this.
baubles
Citrines.
paid for in blood.
You think you are? Well, hey, as long as you can think, I think that's a pretty good indicator. Staying up until 6 a.m. does make it so you feel like you're a zombie. Maybe you should get some rest then. Maybe it's an early evening tonight, right? And I'm gonna scout here. You have plans for an early evening. Okay, that's good to hear. Gotta take care of yourself. You don't get enough sleep, everything starts falling apart. Physically. And mentally. It's a mess. Take it from someone who typically only gets 4 hours a night. I would kill for more. Yeah, we gotta go up here, because I don't know if there's a room battle or not. The downside to not being able to scout just yet. Reliably, anyway.
Another one falls.
Ooh, exactly what we needed. 48, 6, yeah, go with 6, 12. Got the 6, out the 12. Awkward. Yeah, so I can't use Swarm just yet, so there's no point in using Outbreak either. So we just go Scurry. Do I try to finish you off or do I heal us? I think we finish you off for sure. That reduces the stress we're gonna take
Passion
anyway.
is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Hey, I got blighted. I don't have a skill. Actually, yes I do. Could use this, sure. Yeah, sure, might as well. We could use the healing. Oh, that's attractive. Hello, Lumi, how you doing? Good to see you. You didn't end up dying to the Raiders again last night, did you?
But a victory nonetheless.
I think I ended up falling asleep in my chair. At some point.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Oh, cool. That was a horrible shuffle. Oh, cool. Stress nukes. Actually, surprisingly, not that bad. You killed him? Hell yeah. That's what I like to hear. What are you going to do back and forth position? I guess you can still swarm. Swarm and... Okay, you're fine. You can function forth. So let's move forward. Let's pull her where I can kill her. Hello. Face to face now, are we? Wait, where the hell did that blight come from? take a blight just for being hit? Is that a class function? Hello? Maybe it is. I have no idea. Something. We'll have to keep an eye on that. All right, what are we going to do? Riposte. Get the healer back. Oh god, perfect time for a crit. Okay. Keep that stress down. Wait, where'd the... I didn't catharsis, did I? Where the hell the... I am confused. I am highly irregularly confused. I think both of those popped up when I took the hit, right? Right? Free the beasts. The friendly heal for 2 points per round if blighted. Yes, but I didn't use that skill, did I? Did I use that skill? I don't remember. Either way, where'd the blight come from? That's what I'm more confused about is the blight.
Well,
Damn these modded classes and all their unwritten rules. That's not a good spot for my healer to be in. Why do you keep ending up in a bad spot? I can't heal with you there. It's kind of a problem. Alright, you're gonna blight out anyway, so let's just go ahead and take the advantage here. Heal up. 2 of our health back. Wait, is that really 5%? 2 health is 5%? I don't know, maybe it is. Actually, it probably is. Sounds about right. Ever seen the game? What is it? Darkest Dungeon. This is... Well, as you can see, it's kind of a turn-based, kind of tactical game. To a point. RPG style, almost. Basically, it's kind of like a, what's the best way to put it? It's one of those games where the goal is just to get to the end, but they like to put every obstacle they possibly can in front of you. The game tends to be a bit unfair, very challenging, but they give you the tools to deal with the fact that it's unfair as well, through decision-making and things like that, so... It's just a very difficult RPG progression-based thing. In fact, I would almost kind of call it a crisis simulator, because things are going to happen. You're gonna fail. People are gonna die, and the ability to win depends on how you react to those situations, how you prepare against them, how you deal with them when they arrive, things like that. So it's a very kind of a tough RPG. It does have a finite end, though. Final dungeon, an ultimate goal, and that's what we're working towards. If you're sadistic and masochistic, then this is the game for you. He definitely likes to, we missed the dead anyway.
Slowly, gently.
Definitely likes to rake you over the coals from time to time. I've come to realize, in this moment, I am terrible at describing things. Definitely not a forte, but what the hell? Oh, they just double crit, Jesus. Well, went from, 60% health to 100% in 2 steps. That was unexpected. At least somebody around here is gonna live. Oh boy. Right, we should probably actually sort the party out now that I think about it. That would be a good move. Lock display. Do we want to use the shovel or the key here? We're almost out with a dungeon. How many... There's one here. We already went through one, right? Yeah, because I brought 3 shovels. We've used 1. There's 1 there. So we're likely to have 1 more, possibly. 1 more obstruction. I think we just go ahead and use a shovel. So I'm going to save the key in case we get a good scout. If you watch the intro cinematic, you get the gist of the plot. That's true. True. I didn't even think about the plot. Torch it up. Torch it up. But yeah, it's basically more or less mechanically it functions like a lot of RPGs. You know, turn-based, kind of the JRPG style, I guess. Except they threw in a lot more management elements to it. Like managing your torchlight, managing your resources, which are all important. If you run out of resources, you're kind of in trouble. You got stress management too, so they threw a whole bunch of management elements in on top of the, the turn-based tactical combat. And then ramped the RNG up to like 11. Damn you. Alright, are we going to take another stress nuke here? So we can't camp, because if we do, we get a snake fight, probably. If that happens, this party just kind of dies, especially with a level 0 shield breaker. So we're in a position where we can't camp to deal... Excuse me? Oh, 85 accuracy. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Well, this has been a bad round for us.
War can be healed,
It is a glass cabinet. How come we can't see inside? What the fuck is in there? Presumably our characters can, we just can't. Oh, lady, what am I gonna do with you? What am I gonna do with you? Alright, I know exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a little bit of beating here. What the hell do you mean it missed all 3 of them again? What is it? They have no dodge, so I guess it's still a, 15% chance to miss? 15 on the 2 of them. I'm actually not surprised it missed twice on the Acolyte. That I can believe. But all 3 of them twice in a row? Are you kidding me? Like, seriously. God, that is some bad dice rolling there. Holy shit. Oh my god, nobody can hit anything. Why? We're gonna get an affliction off of it. Alright, you know what? We got a stunner. Somebody in this party's gonna hit. Leave it to the healer. Oh boy. This has been an illuminating fight. Can you hit? 78%. Maybe. Hey, somebody landed a shot on the Acolyte. Hallelujah. Oh, DD is a game you play less for the existing plot and more for the self-made stories that come from the difficulty and permadeath. I don't know, I like the base plot of the game. I think it's cool. It's fun. You prefer not to have that old person barf in your neck the whole time. Put her up front. Indeed. Well, I mean, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. You have a bad lunch. What else is there? Oh, we were getting wrecked here. That's fine. Alright, at least we managed to keep under 50 for both of them, so that's something anyway. Did I take a hit? I did take a hit. Oh, wait, hold on. Did I take a hit or did I take a hit? Okay. Wait. Wasn't that 1? Did that just go up? I don't know. Oh, I don't get this class. Yet. We finally hit and he resists. Feels bad, man.
A momentary abatement.
Just end the fight. Put me out of my misery.
Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Should I... Alright, we're not doing this, so we can't camp. So I guess we just heal up off some food here. There we go. Cool, we have to go both ways. Oh man, okay, this is gonna get a little rough. Down first or up first? 2 fights? 1 fight? Does it matter? We're gonna have to take all 3 of them anyway. I guess the question is, with 2 fights, I guess we go this way first. Let's get the broadside out of the way. No sense dallying about. Cool, it's a bone courtier. At least we surprised him. Thank you, scouting. Alright, a little luck. We never use the L word around here. Never use the L word. Alright, maybe we'll be able to finish them off before they get to go. Or we could throw everybody at it and not accomplish anything. Alright. I need a big blight. Big blight. And... aha! So every time I use that, I do gain a blight. So I get blighted when I take... I think it's when I take damage. I'm still not sure where the heal came from, though. That one's still a little more up in the air. Oh, sure, I hit all of them. Ooh, it worked. Cool. Okay, at least we're not going to take stress out of that. So that'll save us a little bit of trouble.
Decimated.
That was a meaty shot. Alright, our health is getting a little questionable here, though. Actually kind of concerned about that. I keep having to AoE heal, but it's just not enough, you know? Not without healing trinkets. Okay, at least they're going for the blocks. Although that bleed's looking a little meaty there. Alright. Oh, I kind of wanted to finish him off before. Maybe. No. Close. I wanted to finish him off before the bleed tick. Because I don't have bandages. I guess it didn't matter. We'd take it down the hallway anyway. What's our debuffs here? Catharsis disabled. Stress for 3 rounds. That's fine. Finish him. Okay, good stress healing. We want these crests.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task.
I guess we don't need the shovel, do we? Yeah, we'll take the crest for now. 1 healing, 1 bleeding to death. That's Darkest Dungeon. Already been looted. An empty crate. Oh, never mind.
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
Alright, so...
now it must be carried home.
do we want the medicinal herbs? What do we have left? We have 2 possible curious down there. We've already used 2 medicinal herbs this dungeon. Unlikely they'll be medicinal oriented. Guess we can toss it. Alright, speaking of tossing it. Oh, good. We can get some oh, no. Where? I definitely like my stress. So here we go. Definitely. Yes. Alright, if she takes the blight, she should be dead. Yes. Awesome. I can't send enemies too far back. I could hit him. What do we got here? We got damage from the 2 of them. So low damage and a bleed. Moderate damage. We go for the hits. Do we heal? You have 9 HP. If both of them hit you, that could put you down to death's door, and that could lead to a death. Because we got the bleed coming in. You don't exactly have stellar bleed resist. Or we take the stress from the, actually, we're going to take stress anyway, because it's only 2, so I top out at 8. 8 out of 10, we're going to be slightly short. AoE heal or... yes, single target that.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Alright, we're going to take 1 stress nuke here. 1. Okay. Alright.
The ground quakes.
Ooh, went for the stun instead. At least we got the riposte, so that's fine. That's more or less like getting our turn. Not on the target I would have gone for personally, but sure. Sure. Do we want to take the free action? Holy crap, yeah, you've taken a few hits. So that's definitely building up. So that's going to do 2 damage, plus potentially, most likely apply another blight, so 4. So that'd be 6 damage. It still leaves us a bit short. It's got a turn coming up. I feel like we're probably better off Catharsis. Maybe, maybe not. So how much damage can you do? 4 to 8. So it's gonna be down to 6. G7 I gotta be able to finish it off. You might be able to. Alright, I think we need to go for the damage. Oh, right, I didn't use the buff. Okay, we dodged anyway. I'll take it. 3-3, you're dead. Cool. Finish that guy off since he does a little more damage.
Executed.
Oh, that was a lucky dodge there. Okay, you're 3, you're bleeding out. Finish him off.
Impressive.
And the crit brigade is in town. And we can stress heal the rat guy at the fountain, and we'll be good for the last fight. I'll give him some regular health back too, because I can't remove that blight right now, unless he gets a turn. Actually, let's see if we can get him to have a turn. It's unlikely. Yeah, I didn't think so.
Slow death.
Worth a shot anyway.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Alright, so we just heal him up here. I think that removes the blight too, so... Sure does. Okay, we're relatively cleaned up. Hopefully there's not a huge number of stress nukers in that last fight. If that's the case, we might actually get out of here relatively clean. And we'll have gotten some level 0s up to level 1. Beneficial. I'd say it's all worth it at that point. Sack is empty. Usually is. Rates have actually been reliable
Wealth
so far
beyond
today.
measure.
Surprising.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Torch up before we go in. Definitely don't want to be surprised. It's spooters! We're gonna die! Wait, hold on, they're going out of order.
Humanity's acclaim spreads.
It's a Davy Jack. How you doing, Davy? Uh-oh, they're going back in order again. Good dodges. Okay, alright. Don't want him to get a turn if we can avoid it. Alright, so we're riposting based off of the mark now, so at least that's something beneficial. They're gonna hit us hard, but we're gonna hit them back. In theory. In actuality, who the hell knows? Okay, 1 down, so we denied 1 turn this round. I'll take it. Blight me up. Let's do it. Holy crap, where did that come from? Wait, how many hits did you take? No, because you got 2 hits, so the most you could have taken was 1. Excuse me? 4 blight? Where'd that come from? Sure. No, that's... And then they dodge it all. Oh, boy. Okay. Alright. Okie dokie. Honestly, at this point, I feel like I'm probably better off stunning than healing, but with that 4 blight ticking around, I don't know. Let's just stun the spitter. You see, modded, you arrive. Hello, Joel Barak. Good to see you. Am I alive? Am I gonna die? I mean, so far so good, I guess.
Back to the pit.
You still think that 4 blights heals, not damages? Oh, no, it damages. It damages, right? Yeah, otherwise why remove blight from this? It damages. He didn't get a hit. Is it just going up on every turn now? Was it doing that before? I don't actually know. There's a lot of hidden information about this class, which is the downside of this game. It does not convey information well. That's going up every turn. Yeah, it's definitely... Okie dokie. Sure, let's clear that off. That's intense. Hey, Mike, how you doing today? Now let the barfing be... Yeah, we're gonna clear that off a little bit. Catharsis disabled. Alright, accuracy's down. That's all fine. Wait, why is his accuracy down? What the hell? What if there's a chance for him to no. No. No, there's not. No chance in hell of resisting. He's got 0 blight resist, so he always takes the blights, unless they're sub 100% chance. Huh. Okay. I get it. Go! There's still in the danger zone. They're gonna keep going for him, so let's pop a bigger heal. Not much of a bigger heal, but you know. Okay, so they both got a turn. Not much I can do to kill both of them. We are going to lose the riposte. I might as well reapply it. Actually, looks like the mark goes down too. Damn. Should've gone with my gut. Not him! Anything but him. Ah, so he doesn't take it from being hit, it's just every time his turn comes up, he gets blighted. Cool. I guess.
Another abomination.
So that's how it works. It's not based on taking damage, it's based on number of rounds. So he does it, I guess I've explained why they allow Catharsis every 3 rounds. So they want you to suffer at least some blight damage as you're going through, but, you know, once it hits a certain degree, they give you the opportunity to remove it. Or you can keep going with it and keep doing damage, so, okay. I understand why his skills do what they do now, why they're a little more powerful, and why he has so much base health. His kit makes a little more sense now that I've seen it in action. So far, none of it feels egregious, but we're also pretty low level, so we'll have to see how that changes moving forward. Wait, he didn't gain a blight this turn. Does the blight specifically come from this and only this? Okay, so there's still a mystery, because we didn't actually take the blight here. So it isn't based just off of turn. I honestly have no idea. This is going to apply 1, though, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so that one always applies 1. But he's also gotten blights on rounds where he hasn't been attacked, and I haven't used Outbreak, so... I have no idea. God, it's basically like having a ranged leper. Can't hit that damn thing.
Be gone, fiend.
You do believe every time he gets hit, he gets blighted, or at least that's how it works. Maybe a % chance, though. Well, the problem is he has no resist, so it would have to be sub 100% chance in order for it to not happen every time. Then again, we've had rounds where we've been hit and didn't get a blight, but we have 0 blight resist, so I don't know. Maybe it's like an 80% chance or something. That way there'd still be a 20% chance he was 0 resist. I don't know, it's weird. I know he can apply it to himself through the 1 skill. Yeah, there were rounds where we didn't get attacked, and I'm pretty sure we didn't use Outbreak, but we still ticked up a blight. So I'm not sure. I don't know. What do we get rid of? I guess we get rid of the torches. We don't technically need those anymore. This was the last room, right? Yeah. Okay. We do want the key. That's fine. We'll use the key and then loot it. You don't have transfer unlocked. Transfer is... Scapegoat. Transfer blight to an ally. Oh, the second skill? Contagion. Transfer blight. Okay, yeah. Indeed. Build it up, transfer it over. Mm-hmm. That's not useful. Cool, we're done. Go home.
Room by room, hall by hall, we reclaim what is ours.
Still not sure how I feel about this. I'm gonna have to see it in action. Next one might be with the Arcanist. Time for bed, night-night all. I ain't going, get some rest. You've earned it. Oh boy, we are not having very good luck with the exits, are we? Okay, healers get... Feels like this is a slightly odd combination, but sure. What made you try out modded? I've done basically everything else that I can do. So, modded was the obvious next path. This actually isn't even my first modded run. We did a very, even more heavily modded run. God, when was that? Like, a year ago? Roundabout? What did we do in that one? We had just an absurd number of classes. Actually, we've done 2, because we did that small one in between where we were doing trinketless. That one didn't go to a full run, though. That one just had a ton of classes. And then about a year ago, we did one that had, like, the Scarlet Ruins. That mod was relatively new at the time. So we did the Scarlet Ruins, a bunch of class mods, things like that. This is actually my 3rd modded run, I guess. A junk has entered a nearby port. A junk has entered a nearby port. Hopefully it's not my junk. The Eastern sailors carry rare items for trade and a unique culture. They seem to be friendly. Travel to their land and establish favorable relations. Fair enough. Is junk the name of of that type of ship or something? Or was something lost in some kind of translation there? Well, this old scrap heap pulled up by the dock. We weren't sure what to make of it until it started sinking. And then we jumped in and scrapped it. Alright, what time is it? 6:40, how long have we been going? Only 2 hours and 20 minutes. Yeah, we got time for another dungeon or two before we switch. Okay. Hey, Survivalist is finally open.
At home in wild places.
Junk is a type of boat.
She is a stalwart
There we
survivor,
go.
And a strict instructor.
I've learned something new today. Junk doesn't just refer to the quality of my boat, it refers to the type as well. Hello, Galarga, how you doing? Junk is a type of Chinese sailing ship. Fair enough. Okay, so we need to remove a quirk here from Dizzy. Might as well. Yes, it's the only one. Okay, don't need to add anything yet. Do we even need diseases? Anything I care about? No? Okay, save the money then. We've not been earning a lot of money off of these. We've done so much torchless lately, I'm not used to getting so little cash per dungeon run. Oh, God. Used to walking out of there with, 10,000 on a bad day, 15,000 on a good day. Now we're walking out of dungeons with like 6 grand. It's like, hey, that's we're spending that pretty quick, aren't we? All right, there's our heli, and I kind of wanted to test that out a bit.
Rage and
an Alrune. Alron. What? I don't know. I'm just gonna call him an Alron. Sounds good. Claustrophobic, though. That's unfortunate. I should find a shelter. Oh, you're the one that came out with then. Hold on, who was it who had it? Was it you? No. Somebody had it. Who was it? You. No. Was it somebody I didn't pick up? Oh, apparently I didn't pick him up. Whoops. Alright, well, we saw a negative quirk. I thought it came from Sunward Isles, but apparently it comes with that class, because both of the things referenced by it are skills from the Owl Run. Interesting. So this class came with its own couple of quirks. Fair enough. So what do we have here? We have stress 70% or 70% chance for a 3 stress heal. Is that single target? Is that AoE? I don't know. Shelter, guard ally, reduce stress. So we have a front. I guess they can technically do that for any position, but a front capable stress healer. Oh, it's like they read my Christmas list. More stress healing. Moves you back 2. Oh, that's self though. That's the emergency skill. Oh god, I'm dying. Hit petrify. Alright, what else do we have here? Some bit of stress management. Okay. Okay, I like it. I like it. That's valuable. That's useful. Wish the base game had something like that, other than the Crusader. Okay, let's see. Where are we going now? We got a boss popped up. Ring of the Red Dragon. Very rare. Dragon's Breath. Plus 30% damage. Dragon's Breath. No stun chance. Okay, so you get more damage out of it, but you lose the stun. It's probably a fair trade. Although it gains some stun chance back in the farmstead or the courtyard. Okay. Kind of like that for a trinket. It's got clear trade-offs. Doesn't feel too insane. Alright. Let's see what we got here? What do we got? Steel Wind Bell. Stress healing received reduces dodge. Fair. Sunward Isles, maybe we go. Maybe we do the thing. 90% of rooms. Is it time? Keen Naginata for Hellion only. Let's see. 100% crit if target HP above 99%. Target HP above, so you lose damage if... So, your opening strike is guaranteed to be a crit, but it's less powerful. Assuming it's your opening strike. Nobody else has hit him. Stun chance of target, but you lose the ability to stun. Okay. Okay. Or not lose the ability, but becomes less likely anyway. That's kind of an interesting item. Very, very good if you really absolutely positively want to make sure you one-shot that damn stress nuker in the back. I could see myself using this. Okay. Hey, let's go for it. Why not? So who do we want to take out for that? That's basically a boss, though. Do we actually... We have no trinkets. Is that actually a smart move? No trinkets, no level 2s. That might actually be suicide. It's got the boss ring. I don't trust boss rings. Wait, something nasty's in there. Guaranteed crit Iron Swan. The negative 100%. Yeah... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I said, it guarantees you kill stress nukers along. I definitely would not take this for a boss. If we were on a boss run, this would not see play. But going through like a regular dungeon, as long as I have enough backup damage along with the Hellion, that basically guarantees, as long as you hit, it basically guarantees you one-shot a Bone Courtier, Pelagic Shaman if you can see them. I guess that's kind of a complication as well, because you need somebody who can reveal stealth before they go. I don't know. But it's definitely solid against Madmen if you land the hit. I think that would still be, even with the negative 30% damage, would that still be a one-shot on them? They might have enough health that it wouldn't be. I don't know. I'd have to crunch the numbers. I'm not sure. I'd have to play around with the item. Maybe it's not. Maybe it doesn't feel as good as I think it will. But that's a lot of downsides for a guaranteed crit, admittedly. So we'll just have to see. But I can definitely see, like, if I'm going into the ruins, and I know I'm going into the ruins, I could definitely see myself taking that, though. Just fuck Bone Courtiers. Alright, but anyway, I don't think we're going to go for that right now, anyway. Although, there's really not a whole lot of great things being offered to me right now. We do need to unlock the Cove and the Warrens, I suppose. We should probably do those. Alright, which do we want? Go for the Steel Wind Bell? Sure, why not? So who are we taking in? What are we doing here? It's a short, might as well take you in. I'd like to get you leveled up. And I kind of wanted to test something with the two of them, so we'll pop both of them in. I have a stress healer, so yes, please. Who do we want to heal? Do we want to take one of the little ones, or do we want to take a more prominent healer? I would take you. Fear of Mankind, that's going to be great. It's effectively plus 40% damage on full health enemies, yeah. You joined the queue, by the way. Did you join the queue? Okay. Did I turn it on? I might not have turned it on yet. Hold on, let me look. No, definitely wasn't on yet. Full health enemies. He probably didn't. I completely forgot. I'll be honest. Okay, let's see. So... Here. You get to be a fire and ice slinging badass here, Mike. We'll give you Piroi. Piroi's going out anyway. Whoops, don't exit the game. Okay, so we need to... Yeah, that's our party. We need to check skills. I'm curious to see how some of this works out. So what do we bump up here? Self-heal goes up by 1. Okay, expected. This goes... It's 1 or 2. Okay. Okay, so the next one it probably goes up to a static 2. 3 to 3, it's slow balling. Sure, why not? Lotus shield, so the stun chance goes down. Still not sure how I feel about this. Maybe I guess as it gets further in, people level up, so there's... Yeah, it might be okay later on. Right now it feels a little rough. I guess if you really absolutely need to save a life, certainly worth it for the chance. What else we have here? Light chance goes up. Okay, let's try that. We'll go full support here. We got a little damage off of this anyway. That'll have to do. Let's see. What do you have skill-wise? We got that. We need Iron Swan. If it bleeds... Alright, if it bleeds, since we're not doing Torchless, we don't need Breakthrough. Infrastructure of Time and Space. Volume. Oh god, they made 4 volumes of that, huh? Alright then. 5 to 10. I don't even remember what our base damage was before I upgraded that. I probably should have looked. And what does this do for us? Dodge goes up. HP goes up. Pretty standard. How about you? Your dodge goes up notably. Still scales like a glass cannon health-wise, though. Okay. Alright, then. Should I upgrade your damage? Nah, we'll be okay. What do I have trinket-wise? Do I have anything? We can put this on the Arcanist. Let's do that. We're going to get surprised so much. So, unless we scout, we're going to get surprised so much. Hey, listen. Okay. Whoa. Wait, there we go. Boom. You are now a glowing orb of light with wings. I sure wouldn't mind going for that. Is that what we do? Yeah, let's see what we said. Go for the warrants, go for the warrants. Stick with the plan. That's overkill. Shovels, that's overkill. Oh, what? I'm starting with 2. Who gives me 2? You give me 1. And, oh, the Arcanist gives me 1. Oh, no. The Jester does. 2 of them. Yeah. I think it's the Jester that gives medicinal herb anyway. Pretty sure it is. Cool. Alright, take 3. Holy Waters and some torches. How many do we want? For the Arcanist, we're going into a short dungeon. Man, we'll just take that many. Just in case we got a scroll to burn too. Or something like that. Provides entire party with mediocre protection against yokai for 2 turns. Can be turned into other types of... that feels like it's just purely... Yeah, okay. So that does nothing outside of the islands. Just making sure. Alright, time to open hell up. Currently taking bets on how many diseases we walk out of here with.
They breed quickly down there in the dark. But
Okay,
perhaps we can
2 fights
slay
right off
them
the
even
bat.
faster.
Looks like a 3-fight dungeon. Better question is, which fight is... probably down here. That's about as least convenient, least convenient as it could be. So that's most likely where it is. Empty. Alright then. I guess that's fair. Speaking of, alright, what do we get rid of? Light sensitive is one I want to get rid of. Oh, jeez. Any of this? Actually, those two are more or less fine. Fair mankind. But at a 33% chance, we're probably better off just trying to go for the 50. Actually, both of these would be fine, so yeah. Alright, Mike, we're getting rid of your sickliness. Or your photosensitivity. Photosensitivity, yes! That's the one I actually wanted. Cool. A brief shining of some good luck there. Alright, so we can't be ambushed, so... yeah, that's what it's going to come down to. The more we scout, the more valuable this trinket becomes, because it gains... honestly, I kind of... what's your base accuracy? 95? So you're like Crusader accuracy. No, a little higher than that. Because that's 95 in skill 2. So you're like Bounty Hunter, Highwayman accuracy. I don't know. I don't think I'm enough of a mathematician to decide on that one. I guess it's going to come down to how often it fails to proc on its own right. So we already confirmed what this does and does not do, so we're pretty much never using it again. It's way too powerful. I can't be trusted with that kind of power. It's too much responsibility for me. It's way too broken. So we'll just go and do our other moves here. Okay, and... oh, should have gotten rid of root powder. That was my bad. That's fine. No one needs healing, so who do we want to take out here? You! Our damage went up by 1. Awesome. And... it's alive? Excuse me? You what? Alright, I'll take a dodge. I guess that's a fair trade. 2 dodges! Even better. Nope, dodge again. No. Okay, it's only 11 stress. This is fine. Finish him. What do you mean it's 2? Well, that's awkward. Do we Frostfire and try and finish him off here? Or do we try and go for a little more here? Honestly, I think at this point we Frostfire. 8. Not really great damage rolls with this character thus far. We've been trending on the low end, which I don't like.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
That's fine. That's okay. We got the Jester. Everything's fine. Nothing to be alarmed about. I am a tad concerned about the AoE stress, though. So I think we try and finish you off. I'd have to max roll and apply the bleed. Go for it. Oof. Ooh. No. Not like this. Alright, we have a chance of finishing it here. Mike, I need you to do what you do. Instead of eating a world, you're gonna eat his world. Fuck! That's a bottom roll, Mike. That's the exact opposite direction you were supposed to take that.
Their formation is broken.
4 HP accurate finishing up. You weren't hungry. A world eater without an appetite. We're in a brave new era. Alright, fair. I've occasionally not had an appetite once or twice in my life. I get it.
Press disadvantage.
It's fine. It didn't do anything that bad to us. It marked you. It's kind of your punishment in the situation. It's all fine. I gotta heal. That's what I need to do. Yeah. Given the current circumstances...
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
why won't you get stunned? What's your resist anyway? It's 25? Yeah. Our stun chance is... Okay, not the greatest stun chance. A lot of situations where it's just not gonna proc. But, yeah. You know. Hey, they missed. They do gain bonus damage against a marked target, though. Alright, I need to keep healing, so let's just chill for a second here. There's a stun we know is gonna land. You can't really... Yeah, there's no point in going back to that. Here, just Nova. We have a fight within 2, 3, 4. I think it's going to fall off before we're getting any use out of it, but might as well. 10! Damn! Nice time for a crit. Alright, now we finish it.
As the fiend
Oh, my
falls,
house, a new class has been. Interesting experience. Interesting. Very interesting. Still undecided on a few of them that we've been trying out, but there's potential and promise all around. Who do we want this on? I think we want it on Mike, maybe? Mike? Do we want it on Mike? It's offensive, right? What's our accuracy comparisons here? 95. Okay, so 85. I think we put it on the Hellion, actually. Yeah. Get that little bit of extra accuracy. Oh, never mind. It's 50% damage. Are there a couple of them? Because I could have sworn we got crit and accuracy. I think there's a few of them. It just randomizes which one it gives to you. Alright, so I don't want to go this way yet, because I want to try and... Yeah, we'll be able to get into the next fight with some of our speed intact.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
No cam, hey, Rowan. Yeah, computer issues. We had to take it offline for a bit. It'll come back eventually, someday. But for now, it's off. Ow.
Ancient traps.
That's why I
lie
take
in wait,
bandages.
unsprung and thirsting for blood.
Alright, Iron Swan. Bring it on. Alright, we have nothing to get rid of, so I guess we just immediately transform. I could go stealth, but it's only one attack where we gain the bonus there, and we're not really at risk of dying or anything, so it feels kind of pointless. We'll just switch. If I really want to, I can go Ice Nova if I want to build up damage. I think that lasts a couple of rounds, too. But we lose a fair bit of damage as well. So, it does prevent them from moving around, but that doesn't really help me right now, does it? No. I almost feel like my best move right now would be to just this.
Eradicated.
Yeah, that was definitely... Oh, I can't Iron Swan the Acolyte, though.
Inspiration.
That's
and
fine. That's fine.
improvement.
We'll just help out a little bit here. We'll two damage. That's not going to do it. This might help though. If we get the bleed, that might be enough. If we hit, we hit. No, one off lethal. Alright, she missed. It's fine. They both missed. They're all gonna miss. Nobody's gonna hit a damn thing. I was kidding, but I'll take it. Alright, so she's down. Who do we want to worry about now? Let's worry about you. 1 HP. There it is. That's going to be a handy one, I feel. That's just the kind of the luck we have around here, right?
A powerful blow.
Hey, got a stun. Cool. I'll take it. Stress is starting to creep up on us. Let's creep it back down with a jaunty tune. So you got stun. I guess we finish you off then, so we don't have to take that
Continue the
hit.
onslaught. Destroy them.
I was going to take the
all.
chopper down first, but, you know. Not in the cards today, I suppose. Stress. What's the turn order going to be? You got speed of 3. We should go before him, so I'm going to stress heal one more time. We should go before him. All right, there it is. Do I have the... Possibly. 50-50. Got the wrong 50. I still get to go, though. Cool. Once
Seize this
again.
momentum.
Yeah.
Push on to the task's end.
Always, if there's the possibility of leaving something with precisely 1 health, I swear to you the game prioritizes it. Oh wait, was this only a 2-fight dungeon? Oh, I was sure it would be a 3 fight. Okay. Well, I guess we can go down to here, see what the curios are. Cool. Easy dungeon. Let's see. Heirloom chest. Did I not bring keys? Am I an idiot? I am definitely an idiot. Alright, let's see if we can break in. Cool! Didn't get punished for my own stupidity.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
Well, so far it's working for me, I guess. Do we want to take any more fights? I kind of feel like we take another fight. This has been pretty easy. We might as well leave with some money. We don't even have full inventory. We can't leave. We can't. It's not possible. You got the last one. We'll go ahead and give this one to you. That way our AoE's a little more beefy. Yeah, I'm sure that's fine. That's fine. I still got a ton of torches, too. Yeah, so let's fight. Can I change my mind? I hate maggots. Alright, what do we want to do? Do we want to buff our speed? They have speed 3. Probably not. It feels like kind of a waste. We could try and go for extra crit chance, or this is the more likely option here. Okay, we got it on one of them anyway. So 5 to 8. Do we go for this? 5 to 9. Should at least kill one of them. Yeah, it's guaranteed to kill one. So that's the option right there. Got both of them. Look at that. Torchlight is down a bit. Okay. I keep forgetting to put her AoE heal on. Oh, I didn't get it. Whoops. Yes, of course. Oh, I'm using the wrong one. I upgraded the. Uh-oh. Alright, that explains it. I spent money on the wrong Grove Tender. Or maybe I brought the wrong Grove Tender. I don't know. There was an error here. Is me, or is it incredibly bright? You're just not used to seeing torchlight. Yeah, you're just not used to seeing torchlight in the game. That's what it is. Let's see. I might as well go for this one.
Be gone, fiend.
Take down the higher health pool. Miss. Yeah. All right. Why do you have 15 dodge right now? Oh, high torchlight, right. 7 plus 7. I can do basic math. Messing with the gamma or anything? No. No, this is quite legitimately, we're just playing at high torchlight.
Triumphant pride
like, we had the one that prevented it from going monochromatic, the mod, when we were playing in the dark, so we always got some light. But we didn't get the blooming effect of the light. So we had the light, like everything, the backgrounds and everything were colored properly. But we weren't in, like, we didn't get that extra bright bloom. So that's what you're seeing. We're just at radiant light. And some of the new art backgrounds have almost like a haziness to them, which gives it a sort of a little bit of gray. Like right here, you can kind of see these little, what are they? Almost like little fog clouds in the background. Which does lighten the scene up, especially at high torchlight. So we're just legitimately seeing the game at radiant torchlight. That's it. That's the only difference. This is what it normally looks like. But no, I haven't messed with gamma or anything. See, now we're getting back. I think this is what it uses, the torchlight it uses, and with the fully lit torchless. Right here. So this is what you're used to seeing. Because I think this is the light level it typically uses. So this is what you're used to seeing, but this is what it looks like when you're fully torched up. We're just not used to seeing it like this. It's been a while. Like when you're holed up and someone opens the curtains and you're shielding your eyes and hissing. Yeah, basically. Basically. That's what we're going through right now. Seriously, we failed 280%.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
80% is a lie. Don't believe 80%. It's never true. I didn't even have to go that way. I was wearing or empty spots. Oh, man. Alright, we're going for that fight. I'm not leaving this dungeon this low on loot. It's not happening. This is a meager dungeon. It is very meager. Alright, I'm coming for you. Give me the loot. Oh. Something. I forgot. Oh, right, we did have the skill. I couldn't swap it. That's right. Well, I guess we should maybe actually, because they could theoretically kill my slasher, or, you're not a slasher, jester. 5 to 10, or what's the bleed? It's 2, right? Yeah. Well, I mean, we actually have a chance of killing with this. With the bleed, we don't, so. We got the bottom end. Cool! Yeah, start heal yourself. I was considering going for the buff, but I don't think we're gonna have any accuracy issues here. I definitely, they have a speed of 5. What's our speed? 4, 8, 7. We're actually pretty quick. So do I want to try and annihilate one, or do we just kind of see if we can get some stuns here? There we go for the stuns. Hey, we ended up killing one anyway. Cool. Ow. Quick! Heal! Effective. Alright, so what's our stress? 3 and 8. Do we want to go down any further? No, I think we bleed. Job played tons. Of course he knows the class name. Yeah, you know, 2,000 something hours. I know what the classes are called. This one's a wretch. This one's a slasher. This... honestly, could probably be the ancestor, really. Alright, so you get to go. So let's finish you off. Spending if I wanted to torch up for the extra damage, but I was pretty confident we had that one. Not that it actually matters. But, you know. You know. Alright, good job, Mike. You finished him off. 1 jade and 100 gold.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
We're gonna walk out of here with, like, no money. We spent way more than we're leaving with. Significantly more. That was it. I mean, that was the whole thing. That was everything. That's all the money we could possibly have brought out of here. We're leaving with, what are we leaving with? 2,000, 3,000, about 4,000 gold. 4,000 gold in a portrait. Cool. I hate the Warrens so much.
Some experiments should have never happened. You are doing just work ending them.
Just work, you say? That was a little higher than 4 grand. Okay. Smidge. We almost have our first level 2 as well. Thick-blooded, Torn Rotator, Sunward Adventurer. Reduce stress in Sunward Isles. Cool. Penetrating. Armor piercing. Okay. Not exactly great for this character because, you know, kind of useless, kind of a waste. But sure. Thick-blooded's fine. Torn Rotator's not ideal, but they're more about the bleeds and the direct damage anyway, so that's going to do what? Reduce the damage of their hits by 1. So I'm fine with that, more or less. I mean, as a luxury, if someday we're rolling in dough, we go ahead and get rid of it, but for now we can stay.
You answered the letter.
A rancoder heralds the arrival
like
of a
me,
gangrel beggar,
you are a part
wheezing,
of this place.
shivering, and drooling as he goes. This pauper bears an ill-favored look. Helped a little by the faint chittering sound that seems to accompany him. Dot, dot, dot. We already have a wretch. Is this one a better one? Green Thumb? This is, but no. Well, maybe a little bit. Actually, yeah, it's notably better, but still. Infirm is gone. Cool, cool. What do we got in here? I think we're still... Hey, there's the Dark Wraith. I was going to say, we're still missing at least 1 or 2 classes here. Cove Explorer. Malicious. Tactless, has a bad habit of offending others. What the hell does that mean? And a Klepto! Tactless Klepto. Feels about right. Alright, so this is... We've actually played with Dark Wraith before, but this is the new and improved Dark Wraith 2 Or 3. I don't know. At least 2.0. Let's take a quick gander here. Alright, we got Dark Sword. Reduces torch, increases damage per reduced darkness. So up to, what is that, 10 levels of darkness potentially? Assuming that's what I think it is. I assume 100% for radiant, so if you're down to 0, that's, yeah, that's 10. So that's 50% damage at 0 torchlight. Bonus. So that's pretty solid, you know. Solid. What's their base damage? 6 to 9. I think that's what, Highwayman damage? That's not too bad. Unyielding Rage. Very low accuracy. 75. You'd make a leper blush with accuracy like that. Reduced damage. Notably higher crit. Armor piercing. It's a free action, huh? Okay. So it's kind of just a bonus. You suffer 4 damage. Always crits at death's door. Well, you might off yourself, but hey, at least it's a guaranteed crit. Assuming it hits at its 75 base accuracy. Holy crap. Alright. Okay. Anyway. Alright, so they're both front 2 positions as well. Valid above 60% HP. Suffer 8 damage. Summon Bone Wall. Immobile guard party. 3 HP, 1 block, 5% protection. So it'll prevent the next attack coming in, I guess. How does it affect AoE? I assume the AoE would still go through and hit everybody. While channeling, negative 40% speed and damage, 6 stress per round, so while keeping it up. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Firebomb. Gotta be in the front, okay? Suffer 6 HP damage, so a lot of self-damage here. So it loses 85% damage as a baseline because it hits 4 positions, so that makes sense. Plus 50% damage versus rank 1 and 2. And it knocked back. So it's gonna it's basically gonna shuffle everyone around, essentially. More or less. How do I feel about this? Yeah, I mean, it could be fine. I don't know if the 6 self-damage is necessary on this one. Maybe it is. Alright, so how much would that do? So, for first and second rank, it would be negative 35% damage, which is about standard. For a double. 35 to 40% usually. Maybe a little higher than that. I think, I guess it depends if it has a bleed. If it also has a bleed attached, that lowers it. So 35 is probably about normal. Plus, it hits the extra 2 positions that dramatically reduce damage. Plus, it knocks back. I guess I can see where the penalty comes from. Penalty might be a little high, though. What's your base? 16 max health? Okay, glass cannon. Got it. No dodge either. Interesting. Unmaking. Detonate all corpses. HP damage per corpse. Other heroes gain stress and it reduces 15 torch. Wait, 8 HP damage per corpse. So this character basically wants to be at death's door. At all times. Is that what I'm gathering here? Because that's basically an instant you're on death's door, if I'm reading that right. Life Drain, Armor Piercing, Life Steal. Steal 2 points max HP. Ah, for 3 battles, so you build up your HP. Okay, I see. Bonus damage versus human. Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know about this one, then. Wait. Is that not damage for you? Is that damage for the enemy? I think I have to unlock and see the tooltip. They do have a buff Deathblow resist, same as Flagellant there. Deathblow resist is 73. Yeah, but that's... We've seen what that Deathblow resist buff means for the Flagellant. It's guaranteed death. Pretty sure it works the opposite way. The higher it is, the more likely they are to die. I'm pretty damn sure. Let's see. Grim Reflection. Cooldown, 3 rounds. Self, mark self, heal self per rounds, buff self, 50% damage reflection. Okay. That's kind of neat. And that'll help you keep yourself alive when you keep constantly hitting death's door. What's the cap on death blow resist? Isn't it 80 to 80 something? It's 80 something. 87? Is that it? A little lower than that, maybe. I don't know. I never play with death blow resistance items, so I know the flagellant can only benefit from one item. Putting 2 on him is a waste. So somewhere in the upper 70s, somewhere between there and 80 something. Anyway, it's usually not worth going for. The flagellant's really the only one who can make it work. And, you know, you put 1 death resist item on, bam, he's at cap. 87? Okay, 87. That's what I thought, but couldn't remember for sure. So there's always at least a 13% chance, and let's be honest, you're going to hit that more often than you're going to miss it because this game is an asshole. Alright, so what's our camping skills? Betrayal. Refills Flask of Agony. What the hell's a Flask of Agony? If afflicted, reduces stress. 1 companion suffers damage. You can use it twice. Okay. So I think there's a lot of hidden mechanics for this class. We're just going to have to take them in on a run and see what happens. Downside is that's going to make torch management a little tricky. We definitely cannot take them in with an Arcanist. The 2 classes are just too opposed. Okay. We have Harvester's Hour. Reduce Torchlight by 25. 25% crit if target's HP is below 35. Okay. 200% stress healed from kills. So basically an execute. And Reject Mortality. 5% death blow resist for 4 battles. Well, there you go. That gets you up there a bit. If mortality debuffs, heal 75% HP. Remove mortality debuff. That's pretty solid for a 2 cost. But there's a lot of drawbacks to this class, so I guess camping skills being a bit on the strong side is not necessarily a bad thing. Reduce torchlight by 50. No food consumed until next camp. And less stress received if torch below 50. Okay. Okie dokie. So this one's going to be kind of hard to fit into comps, because we're going to basically essentially be playing torchless. So you're going to have a stress healer, which means we're going to have, you know, like a jester or something along for the ride. Well, maybe not torchless, but very low on torch anyway. Either that or you just have to bring a crap load of torches to kind of manage the fluctuation of it. You want to keep it... I think the ideal range would probably be the 25 to 50 torchlight range. You definitely want to be under 50 for maximum effect. So... Okay. Okay, interesting. We'll have to see how it works. Let's pick him up. Oh, we're full. Awkward.